His dad, he really wild. Shit. What's up, world? This your boy, God. Now, I wrote a lot of stuff on my Facebook page. You know what I'm saying? I'm not going to mess with y'all. Just check it out. And to all y'all car lots, be open today. It's going to be normal at the car lots. Just, be normal day. You know what I'm saying? Send about 3 or 4 of your representatives to work. You know what I'm saying? Car cleaners, they can work. You know what I'm saying? They not in the same bay. 6-foot rule don't apply to them. So people who wash cars like my son used to do when he was cutting hair and washing cars, people can do that too, son. And people can take their sons to work. Show them how to wash them cars, Jeremy, because you might have your own car lot. Then you got to get a team. That's your son and his friends. They wash the cars, they sell them, or give them away. We got people in families that know how to build them, put them on machines, put them together. And this God, Jeremy, you a big part of that. I told you was going to be a legend. It didn't have to be just football. That's why I broke your shoulder. Hit you a little bit too hard on the ground. The dirt hurt. That's Uncle Dirt Champ. Come holler at me. You know what I'm saying? When you look down, especially when you passing that fig tree. He mad. We've been arguing because they don't want to tell Adam the truth. This the tree champ. You own all the paper, you and Jerry. Shit, man. Goddamn, because I got 2 boys, then I got 4 girls to make up for 1 boy. That's the biggest in the world. That's that son that I'm talking to right now that know he my son, know he come from a spot that I made a mistake, hit a bump in the road, but that was a good bump. Felt good, did good, in love, young. You know what I'm saying? You can't count that when you young. We make mistakes. But we always gave kids to father's family, didn't we? We always went to the father's family to find a wife. We didn't really go on outside because didn't nobody know we was all kin. That's why leprous, white. You know what I'm saying? When you get that, you turn white. You know what I'm saying? And that's what happened to what her name? With Aaron, you know what I'm saying? And Moses. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. She turned white. You know what I'm saying? Like I say, fat, white. Nothing is nothing. White, you know what I'm saying? That's why they try to make the all holy. It's really all is good for you. But they meant it for evil. I took it and meant it for good. Because they thought all get on you, you'll drown in the water. Because they know it's water down here. Shit. You don't need no lotion. You don't need nothing really. I go on for years without lotion. I don't think I had lotion in about 3 years, man. I can count that as a fast, God. World record. You know what I'm saying? Fasting from lotion. 3 years. Adam Jackson. Get yours. How many you get? See if you can start today. No lotion. If you my grandsons, white daddy, black mama, or black daddy, white mama, you know what I'm saying? Don't have to wear no lotion, y'all. Sure. to a disease called niggas judging and accusing a nigga that's ashy. Boy, y'all crazy. Y'all need to read my shit, what I wrote, boy. I'm talking to Boyd Eden, spelled right. See, y'all, they couldn't fool me, because if I'd have came and seen that shit spelled Boyd, I'd have been like, Boyd, daddy ain't going in this world. Fuck that. Fuck that. But I put Y for Yahweh in you, Boyd. You and them Edens, that's Troy shit for Troy Jones and everybody. Troy got control of the money, Sheila, so I ain't gonna say shit, because he was the broken. So goddamn, Troy got everything. Me and Troy got everything in the family. I got it for the Williams and Jacksons. Troy got it for the Joneses and Edens and Vicky coming back, Troy. Me too, Troy. This Nate, I love your big black ass, nigga. Crazy ass. But Palm and Jimmy, come pick this nigga up, man. This the world, man. We sure hate, boy, we love when y'all three get together. 5 hours the last time, nigga. Y'all niggas was, man, when niggas get together with their best friends, and there's a lot of niggas out there like P. Diddy, he might not even have a best friend because he was so big, he might not even have a homeboy he can fall off to and talk to right now. Somebody might need to go holler at him. You know what I'm saying? Pick him up, because, man, when you fall off from the top to the bottom, because right now, God got everybody that's at the bottom. Man, if you at the bottom, man, all you got to do is get a YouTube channel, get on your knees and talk to me, man. Because we got everything now. All you got to do is go to the bank, show me you walking to the bank. Show me you telling you Adam, you in Adam's name, or explain it to him any kind of way you got to. Tell him you Adam, then if he don't believe that, show him your license and say, I'm in Adam's name, he God. And then if he don't believe that, tell him he need to step out and run his ass just like y'all ran that Chinese man out of his business and told him he couldn't because they messed with them kids. Get that goddamn banker, black men, big motherfuckers too, big bodyguards. Y'all go to the bank, if they ain't giving them people that money, got that card that for everything, you run them bankers out of there, get their ass out of there, and you bring some of us, white, black, Mexicans, whoever want to work there, put them in there and let them work there. Partnership. Give them the ownership. Whoever work there, own it. You keep it clean. You keep it this and that. People got to take turns, or y'all got to hire a staff, put in that hiring cleaning service. Somebody do that. I got a white girlfriend that I sure wish lived in that same apartment she was in when I left couple of years ago. If her son and her still there, y'all in trouble. I might not even have to go nowhere. You know what I'm saying? But come on, man. Let me see. What's up? Let me go over here, because I gotta go to where Bill talking this bullshit here. Let me tell you.
To try to cover the earth. He is going to try to pervert laws and pervert thinking, create a perverted culture, so forth and so on. And that's his way. He comes to steal, kill, and destroy. That's him. And he's not going to do anything else. Now, what the main reason for the church is the church is going to be responsible for getting the gospels to the end of the earth. He said over in Mark chapter 6.
Bill, the church ain't in it, man. The church ain't in it. Sit down, man. Sit down. Y'all can go to church on Sunday, and thank God, man. But Adam, he way out there, Bill. He passed y'all up a long time ago. He pushed the button and hit that nitrous, went through that goddamn wild hog. We ain't seen him no more. They picked up the pieces, man. He was in Lake Jackson, shit. They was saying that was him. Had a driver's license and everything. So, hey, man, I don't know about you, Bill. I buried that man. And you still talking about some bullshit, that you talking about. We don't need no more preaching, Bill. And we ain't trying to pervert nothing, man. We telling the goddamn truth. Pussy, this good too. Old men don't like it because they can't get it up. Need peel. So, man, hey, man, stop being jealous of the youngsters. Let them do what they do. 18, good time. And 21 is better to stay at for the rest of my life. Get old, Bill. If you don't start telling the truth, that's what you're going to do. Because I talk to things that be not as though they are. That's all I do. That's the goddamn truth. Ain't no perversion in that.
16, pardon me, said this gospel of the kingdom shall be preached in all the world for no. Let's go to Matthew's gospel, Matthew chapter 24 and verse 14.
It says it's gonna be preached throughout the whole world, didn't it, Bill? And that's true. And them big churches, was needed to make a gathering, you know what I'm saying, for different areas to come together. So that's good. And that's good. The church did that, Bill. But everybody split up now. The church done their job. The church is over. Your job is over now. Your job now, Bill, is to retire from being the head of the church, because you and your wife really wasn't supposed to be the head of the church, because you wasn't supposed to have a marriage certificate. Jesus said, my yoke is easy and my burden is light. So we're not perverting it. You're perverting it, because you're a devil accusing us of everything we do. Don't have no laws in my land. And if it's not killing, stealing, and destroying, if you don't like it, don't do it. If you like it, do it. You don't even look like the type that's going to get high. So you can't save no goddamn world. I need a church that's higher than a motherfucker, just listening to God and cooling the motherfucker. I don't need no church running around acting like they got something and you talking normal as hell because you ain't high. You know what I'm saying? Most high get high, Bill. That's that. So perversion in your eyes is a devil that's judging and accusing God. I do what I gotta do. When I come, I do things wrong. So the devil can accuse me and I can tell him off. Thank you, Bill.
Let's just read that one. Mark 16 is good. He said in Matthew 24 and 14, this gospel of the kingdom shall be preached in all the world for a witness unto all nations, and then shall the end come. The end is not.
All right then, where we at? This gospel being preached all over. Y'all might not be getting it, because this you did this then the other day, Bill, but the gospel being preached. Adam preaching it, not Bill Winston. We don't even need to hear Bill Winston no more. If it wasn't for Bill Winston and T.D. Jakes and Joel Osteen and all them talking, if they'd have shut up and said, we listening to you, Adam, then Adam would have got scared, but Adam would have knew he had to talk, but things would have been right. But then that's why I needed y'all to keep talking. I had to keep acting like I'm y'all and keep doing these stupid things like you doing right now, talking stupid, Bill.
It's going to come because of global warming and nuclear bombs, so forth. Not going to come. It's when it's going to come.
Come on, man.
Now, Satan, as a church, we're holding back iniquity over in 2 Thessalonians. We're holding back iniquity. We're holding Satan back. Because if it weren't for the church, he couldn't be held back. No natural man can defeat the devil or his strategy. No natural person. And even Jesus, he defeated him, even when he went to the cross. 1 Corinthians chapter 2 and verse.
Love defeated him. Love defeated him. You didn't defeat him. Love defeated him. But hate defeated you, Bill Winston. And if you was one of the ones hit me one of them times with that whip, then you cool. I forgive you. I understand. But then you gonna get your ass punished. You gonna have to go to hell and see what I seen. This little sugar man, Adam little brother, that got killed. But I'm alive in his eyes, Bill Winston. This real. My son name is real. Adam got mad at first. Then when he thought about it, he said, that's right. Spell it is real, the right way. But it was right the wrong way, because Adam was first, Adam and Eve. But then when you put it the other way, everything Adam's ain't it. This sugar man. Put real the way real's supposed to be. Everything's supposed to be Adam's, and that make Eve everything, ain't it? She in front of you. You love her the most, don't you? Now go find her, Adam. Don't be messing with Bill Winston now. They still preaching. They need somebody to come to church, but we got a card full of money. This your son. Don't worry. We got you, Daddy. Shit. Boy,
After 16 years of teaching people how to build email businesses, I finally wrote a book called the email at Shalom. 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 Shalom, Zion, to the 12 tribes of Israel that have been scattered all over the world. We say shalom, shalom, and what a marvelous blessing to be able to come together with you on today. Once again, this evening,
that sounds good.
As we gather to study the very word of our Abba Yah.
Yeah.
Let me see if I can get this in a little better spot.
Because Adam, he even words
Zion,
you gotta go get it.
So now, Rabbi, for those of you who are coming in the room, and Moray has been on a hunt to try to find a nice place to record. And let me tell you something. This is like, anyway, after looking in several places, everybody just seemed to be everywhere tonight. And then I came out here, it was really nice. I said, oh, this is going to be a really nice place to do the video.
Yeah.
And the wind kicked up so cold-blooded.
Yeah.
I said, well, we're going to gather anyway. Hallelujah.
Yeah.
If y'all in the room, put a 7. If you can hear me, if you can see, if the audio is okay, if the video is okay, place a 7. And we're going to pray against Hasatan. Every time we try to, oh, there we go. The 7th is in the room. Every time we try to record, especially lately, it seems that distractions and people just randomly coming by and YouTube channels just cutting off and administrators being locked out of their own can't do the administration because we said no Satan zone, no troll zone, but we hear Zion.
Yeah.
And that's what's important, that what we gather together. And tonight,
can't eat them letters
I
unless they
really
goddamn
have
chain.
A message that is not long. I know I say more used to that every time. But tonight, I want to show you something. And I got to hurry up and get to it. I want to show you all how Yah is getting ready to turn things. I want to show you how Yahuwah is getting ready to turn things. If you all...
Homeboy, check this out. I need you to come holler at me, homeboy. Me and you need to walk these streets, man, and you gonna hit that weed. I'm gonna make your ass hit that weed. Fuck that shit. You ain't gonna be crazy. You gonna be all right. You gonna have to understand what the fuck I say. You ain't gotta write shit down because the world writing this shit down as we talk. But man, shit, man. You know, it get to the point of where them letters taste so goddamn good, man. When you hear them, that E and that A and that U and that R and that L and that P for pearl, you know what I'm saying? That's what you is, Jeremy. You a pearl, nigga. You a pearl, Jeremy. That's why everything about me is you, nigga. Earl Campbell was me, nigga. I was Earl Campbell, Jeremy, but I let him have his privacy and let him do his thing. But when he played, I was him and I did his thing. And then he got mad with me, man, because his son didn't like it and stuff. And then he wanted his son to be, you know, he thought he had a promise that his son was going to be, but his son turned bitter against God too, Jeremy. And he didn't believe because preachers told him he was going to do something his daddy told him, but he didn't like it. And so he didn't make it. So him and his daddy sit there and talking about God on their video instead of thanking God. He don't even care, you know, and then that's why he can't get around. You know what I'm saying? But he really old and stuff. He should have been gone and seeing through his son. But his son doing things that Earl don't know about. So what about football, Earl? Your son don't know nothing about football. And what if you die and then, you know what I'm saying, your son take over? And, you know, what if football was all Earl Campbell's? You know what I'm saying? Then what? You know what I'm saying? We wouldn't even have football no more because your son will be playing video games. And football will be nothing no more. So we don't have to go by whose kids or who's to make them this athlete. Peyton's, our daddy was this, our daddy was this. How many blacks can say they daddy was this? Now, you got some Ken Griffey and Ken Griffey Juniors. You know what I'm saying? Same time. That was cool. I love that. I damn sure wish I was old enough to be Jeremy, like, and can stay in the gym and work out while I'm coaching my son, and then stayed in the league that long to where I played against my son and I'm linebacker and he goddamn coming through. Oh man, Jimmy, just think of that. Think of that. Playing baseball with your son on the same team. Hitting home run, boom, boom, boom. Oh man, come on now. Shit. Boy, y'all something else. We gonna see all that, Jeremy. We gonna see all that, champ. Lil Jig, Lil Rowan and James, and Rowan, I'm gonna make you a quarterback. Shit, boy, Sweet 16, your year. Sweet 16. You gonna handle all that. Girlfriend, fine. Ooh, Rowan. Too much black in you for you to be white. Damn, vanilla daddy. Light chocolate and light vanilla ice cream. My daddy. EA now. Now that second daddy, he was gonna be a trip, but Papa healed all that shit when he told him he was Zach. You want mama? You Zach. It ain't just, it ain't cause, you look good cause she wants you. She like you because she think of you as Zach. Won't you accept being Zach? Don't beat her up. Don't talk noise to her. Comfort her like Zach will. But you James, Zach, this daddy. Come on, truth, devil, truth. Don't you ever hit my daughter in the name of James or Zach. James. Because Zach did. He can be you, nigga. Think. Shit, Casey, you all right now? This the one that whooped his ass. Your daddy worse than your goddamn uncle. Shit. Nita, don't fuck with this nigga. This nigga crazy than a motherfucker. He know too much. He way up. Y'all better learn. Cause his word sweet. In that EA, that's his gravy. It's beef gravy and it's chicken gravy. They call it chicken, what is it? Cream of chicken. Yeah, cream of chicken. Cause that's my flavor. And that was almost gonna be the color of my motorcycle. But I wanted to, cause that was kind of like a little yellow, you know what I'm saying? Makes you kind of smell and taste money green. And then when you throw that brown gravy in there on top of that, it turned into from yellowish white, vanilla to cream color. That's why I call that cream of chicken. And then just beef gravy. You know what I'm saying? With that A and that V, Adam's victory, right? That's the R. And Y, that's y'all. You know that. Y'all wait. Come on now, everybody. Who? W, nigga. Come on now, Paul. Man, hey. I did the letters, bought them. I say, man, I can handle this, man. Shit. Then he said, man, put some music on. I say, all right. Let me go to the word. We finna go live, y'all. 650, 200, 780, 315. Ah, yeah. Instrumentals for God. Rap instrumentals for God. Rap instrumentals. Mentals for God. Yeah, see what they put up. See what they put up. Let me see what they put up. Rap instrumental from God. Yeah, let me see what kind of music they'll put up for God.
Everyone in the neighborhood hates us.
What people think of God? What kind of taste you got? That's why everything I say, what kind of taste you got? Not what it tastes like, but what kind of taste you got? What you like? Are you a judge? Are you an accuser? Are you a critic on everything? If you like everything tastes good, baby, I got a restaurant coming up. Sell everything with beef gravy and cream of chicken in. Shepherd pie. Shit. Tater tot casserole, enchiladas, you know what I'm saying? Enchiladas, you take out the gravy. You don't put the gravy in the enchilada, but you put the chicken in the enchilada. You got beef. You might need to throw some gravy in there, Adam. This Junior Boom, because you got that from me. Yeah, that's how Jeremy got that. Jeremy, you're a legend, man. We legends. This champ. Shit, Daddy, you crazy. I know. Can't nobody mess with us, man. Still rocking. Doing it like a G. Boy, they don't know. God bless. Yeah. God bless. Yeah, that's what you do when you in YouTube. Don't get mad at us, man. We gave you everything. So if I gave you everything, that means you need to be putting me on the air to everybody that need me, man. That's all. You know what I'm saying? And then when I'm not on there, let the kids play, let the grown-ups do their thing, man. And then we gonna go on, because I need to get a car, man. That's why I really need to get a car so I can get in private, you know what I'm saying? So I can sit down and talk to 50 Cent, you know what I'm saying, and all the niggas, you know what I'm saying? Because a lot of niggas, man, ain't gonna even have no friends, man, because they went up too high, man, and then they was leaving niggas behind, and everybody that owed them something, they was kicking them back because they owed them something. Now they ain't got no friends, because now God gave them everything, and they looking at them like, you ain't even helped me when I was down. God did. You know what I'm saying? Adam LaTroy Jackson. You know what I'm saying? Not y'all. Now, hey, the owners of companies, thank you. Keep your business if you're a good one. But if you got Satan in you and you judging and accusing, we can't work for you. Because if there's any problem, if somebody was asleep and got fired, and I ain't hear about it before you fired him, then he get his job back, he run the company, and you gonna get fired. That's my word. You don't fire nobody without my permission. You gotta kill, steal, destroy, and try to hurt somebody before you fire somebody or do them wrong. You know, take their money. Can't nobody take your money. That's irreversible. That's God's word. Eternal life is a promise. You get that promise, you get everything, not no $2,000 a week. I'm sorry. But that $1 million sure sound good, didn't it? Shit, you got it then if you took it. Shit, because I gave it to you then. If you ain't get it, shit, you lost out. Shit. Yeah. God, you something else, man. You be doing it, man. And Will I Am Williams, son. That's it. That's all it is. Will I Am, son. That's you, Will, Terry's first husband. You want a man shoes, hey man. That'll be a perfect relationship. You and Terry, Will, for Paris and Chiquita. Cause I'm your daddy, and your daddy's daddy, and daddy's daddy. You know what I'm saying? All that, Will. So I would, if you chose Terry and you were Terry now, I mean, man, I throw my hands up, man, shake your hand, sit down and at the eating table, dinner table with you and Terry. Like, You sold me my bottle for my motorcycle. Shit, me and you was tight. We wasn't running together or nothing, but I can understand that. But thank you for letting me do a little work for you. That's all God called me to do, Will. He called me down to meet her because you was throwing bricks in niggas' cars and having a problem, you know what I'm saying? And I had to fix it. Now everything should be cool. I made a prediction in 2016. Everybody helped everybody. You might have ignored it then. Do not ignore it now because it turned out to be extremely accurate. And I've got a new prediction, so listen very carefully. Time is of the essence. What we need to learn, what we need to learn besides what we learning now, man. What we need to learn besides what we're learning now. That's what I want to know. Let me see what this girl talking about. Let me see. Prophetic for your promised marriage. In the low level. Go ahead and see what they talking about. Yeah, let me see what these people talking about. I ain't never seen no room with God's purpose for you, you know.
Welcome to the same room. Hey roommates, today on the same room, we're going to be talking about God's purpose for you. Purpose is a topic that is very popular, yet it holds a lot of ambiguity. Joining me on this conversation is Charlemagne the God. He is best known as a host on The Breakfast Club and a New York Times bestselling author, and Harmony Samuels. He's the record producer and songwriter behind a lot of artists that we know and love, such as Janet Jackson, Chris Brown, Brandy, to name a few. This conversation is going to help you navigate God's purpose for your life.
Now, this Red Fox, y'all, this Red Fox, from Sanford and Son, this me talking through Daddy, Adam LaTroy Jackson. When they have a life like Jeremy and Champ and Diamond and Nike and Casey and Onisha, we're in a movie right now. Nisha right now is being played. Her part is being played somewhere in Nisha. This God, you know what I'm saying? You know your life, so you run it like Daddy would run it, and you cool. You know what I'm saying? He love everything you love. Nisha is me. What you see is me. Everything. What you eat is me. Yes, the orange is alive, baby girl. The orange gotta be alive to keep you alive. The orange dead, you can't eat it. It's dead. You can't eat you can't pick up an orange or a fig that's on the ground that's that's not really rotten, but just shrunk up. Even if it was good, it can't give you no life because all the life of it has been smushed. The car ran over it or something. You can eat it, but it's nothing to digest. You know what I'm saying? But life is when you take it then, right now, get it to the store, get it to the people. This the farmers. We're still in AR. You know what I'm saying? They didn't change us to O. Then they would have really messed over y'all. Farmers. We not farmers no more. Or we got machines that do all the work. Run they self. You can do it by remote, just like in an office. You don't see no man sitting in that combine like Uncle Peck and them had to do. Shit, New York got places, they got machines that do all that. What Uncle Peck and them did, this Uncle Peck, you know what I'm saying, Adam? Shit, they got machines. They big combines, bomb, just like we used to have Fritz had to bomb for us, to run. You could bomb at them, and then them kids can work them when they like 20, 21, you know what I'm saying? And they could be in an office somewhere turning them on, and the trucks will crank up. You have them lined up in order, put them where they supposed to go. You can run them by remote control, crank them up. You know you can crank them up from the air. You ain't got to be like Nick Truck. You got to get so many feet to the gate, then crank it up. He was just showing you that. Shit, I can crank it up from Bay City, Jackson. This Nick. Because you can do it now. I might not, but you can do it. Shit, listen, Nick, I'm finna crank your truck up. You better stop playing, Jackson. Like that truck crank up. I'm gonna run. I'm gonna get in it and I'm following that motherfucker. And you tell it to come to you, Jackson. This Nick. You pull a stunt like that and crank my goddamn truck up there. I love your ass, Jackson. This Nick. You know what I'm saying? Patton, y'all. Patton, a black man name. I'm vanilla. Mixed with that chocolate shit. Got a lot of chocolate in me, but I'm light chocolate. This Nick. I love you, Adam. Damn. You really taught me how to weld. And I got good and I got better, but I didn't really get better. I just stayed like you is. I just got as good as you. That's why John didn't want you to stay at work. Because shit, machines can weld, but machines can't do what we do, can it, Nick? Machines can't go in that goddamn. John can't pay no machine to go in that goddamn cell and goddamn cut it off and goddamn open the doors and let all the air out. Get a machine to do that, John. You rich bitch. You and JV. Construction ain't shit but manual labor, motherfucker. We gonna do it. We gonna do it. But I already paid my kids. What about yours, John? Your son paid. No. What about you, Daddy? This your son. What about Jackson? Where he work at? Shit, damn. Oh, he do YouTube videos. He don't make shit. He's a zero. Yeah, that's what you thought. Come on, girl, talk to me. I'm laughing now.
You don't want to miss it. Stay tuned.
I'm finna laugh too. I'm finna laugh. My girl.
How are you doing today?
I'm blessed, black, and highly favored. How are you?
That's like the that's like the fancy version of the bishops.
Yeah, bishops always say they blessed and highly favored. I just like to throw the black in there too, because that makes me feel empowered as well. When you say you're blessed, you feel empowered. When you say you're highly favored, you say you're empowered. You feel empowered, but when you say you're black, you feel empowered.
That's that black privilege right there.
There you go.
That's the black privilege. I like it. I like it.
This conversation, we're going to be talking about discovering God's purpose.
Okay, this is what we need to do, Charlamagne. You need to offer that to the not white man, but the vanilla man in the name of a chocolate man. You want to invite them to become one with us. And so they can be proud to say, we used to be black and white. Now we like chocolate. But we ain't going to use chocolate. We like cream. That's all it is. Light cream, not peanut butter.
Purpose for you. And before we get into the core of that, I would like to ask you both, did you always know that you would be where you are in the industry right now?
Yes, 1,000,000%. Because I remember being an intern at D93 Jams in Charleston, South Carolina in 1998. And when I started off as a part-time radio personality, I remember doing overnights.
1998, Daddy. This Charlamagne,
radio personality.
Yeah.
This was like 99, so I was listening to like, Angie Martinez, Wendy Williams, Star and Buck. Tom Joyner was syndicated in our marketing. Doug Banks was syndicated in our marketing. I remember just saying to myself, if I'm going to do radio, I want to do it on that level. I don't want to be just another. I don't want to say just another, but I didn't want to be just in one market. Doing time and temperature and introducing the next song. Like I didn't want to just be an announcer. I wanted to be what I call a super jock.
If you rewind, if you go beyond that point, where the time where you wanted to be a rapper, during those moments of your life, did you think that this is where you end up?
Well, no, but that's why I believe in divine misdirection. I got a tattoo of Wolverine from the X-Men on my arm holding a microphone. So in my mind, I knew that a microphone would change my life. Just at that point, I thought it would be rap. But eventually a microphone did
changed my life. It just happened to be radio, and me pursuing that rap career is what ultimately got me in the lane of radio, because I was in a studio one day, Never So Deep Records. I think it was Never So Deep. It was Never So Deep RTNT. I was pretty sure it was Never So Deep. And I met my man Willie Will. Willie Will was a radio personality in Charleston at the time. Wow. So I just asked him, how did he get in the radio? And he's the one who planted that seed in my head and told me, like, yo, I just went down there and got an internship. And I was like, I don't have to be in college. And he was like, nah. And mind you, this is 1998 Charleston, South Carolina. So as far as getting in the radio. But, I mean, if it wasn't for me having that initial dream of rap, then I would have never got into that lane of radio. But that's why I do believe in divine misdirection, because it was also, you know, my man Dr.
Hold up, Charlamagne. I'm sorry I cut you off, but I want to talk to an old boss of mine, 2 of them, you know what I'm saying? 3 or 4, 500. How many other bosses are y'all and flip me around with knowing I'm God and y'all shouldn't have been working me? Even you, Connie Mack and Robbie. But if y'all living, shit, y'all motherfuckers a little bit under me, but over me, but under me. Because Connie Mack taught me how to drive a cherry picker. You know what I'm saying? He taught me enough to know how to drive it, you know what I'm saying, and teach somebody. But he ain't teach me how to use it to build with it. He taught me how to teach it. You know what I'm saying? So I could teach my kid how to run it. And then, you know, I can weld and do all the stuff. I can teach my kids how to run a cherry picker. And I can teach them how to run a little drop. You know what I'm saying? I used to do that. That was my job, really. You know what I'm saying? They didn't, you know, they used me like, you know, for picking up stuff, cutting stuff up, chopping stuff up. They didn't really hire me to be a welder. They knew I was losing it, but they would put me on odd jobs to keep me working. So that was good. I give them a B for that, Ernest and John. But then my internship was becoming God. Everybody's was, Adam. This John. That's why I told you I'm God too. I'm sorry, you know, I didn't know how high you had been in life. You know what I'm saying? I didn't know trillions and trillions and trillions of years had passed by. Shit, Adam, I'm only in my 60s. I'm sorry, man. I'm sorry. This junk. You know what I'm saying? I'll stay at home if it's cool. You know what I'm saying? You know, it's cool with me, John, because you got messed up knees anyway. You was threatening retirement. Everybody was really happy you was getting ready to retire, but your ass was hanging in there too goddamn long, keeping me out of work. Shit. And then Ernest, po ass. He po because goddamn you po. Shit. I might not give y'all no card yet. Make you struggle. Just tell them, give them what they want. Don't tell them ain't no money on the card, but it's full as hell. But tell them it ain't nothing on it sometime when they get to the store. Turn them around. Make them look shitty. You know what I'm saying? Ain't have enough today. Hell no, motherfucker. You made me work on hourly shit. You hourly now, goddamn. When you wake up, you got this amount of time to go get your shit. When it's closed, the card cut off. You ain't gonna get no gas, John. You ain't gonna get no this. You in a town where goddamn, you know what I'm saying, old-fashioned, line-ass town. Devil's town. You know what I'm saying? Where you at, John? Shit. Devil's Town, Texas. You pass through. I will tell y'all where it's at, but they better not show it. They better not show it. Shit, John, that place better have Adam's name and Eve's name and everything, hers and her name. Needa. That's every woman in the whole world. Nita. You know what I'm saying? Not just the one I was married to now, because I had a lot of them. Every life I pick one. Get one, raise kids, and help me out. Thank you, Nita. I love you, girl. Shoes. I'm sorry I hurt your feelings on some real shit. You know what I'm saying? But I'm still God. I'm still a man, Nita. Hey, you my age now. You know what I'm saying? But I'm going back to the top. It's a girl for me somewhere that's on my level, that heard, believed, and all I got to do is say hi. And she said, I got you. And then we get in private and talk, and I can let loose my feelings. Shit. But come on, Charlamagne. Go ahead, son. I'm listening.
So Robert Evans, who was the CEO of Never So Deep Records, him and my man DJ Bless, his son, he's the one who told me, F your rap dreams. You know what I'm saying? He's the one who said, yo, you're not good at rap, but you're great at radio. And you could be one of the greats if you focus on that. And this is Charleston, South Carolina, when I'm a part-time radio personality, and he saw that vision for me. So, yeah, from day one, I knew that I wanted to be in the position that I'm in now. Like, I was admiring the big boys and the Sways of the world, and still do, but I wanted to be amongst that number, you know, and I knew at least at some point in life, for my generation, I would be considered one of those super jocks. So,
and see, you know, Jamie and Roland and Freddie and all of us, you know what I'm saying, Gilbert, Henry, man, look how old we is, man. Look how old we is now. And by right, we got sons and daughters. Now, Henry, I can't expect Henry to make his daughters no well, but he can now. He can in a world of Henry. His daughters got to work. If Henry did construction and he was a welder and he built plants and he ran them, his daughters would have to run the plant, you know, have to help the welders, teach them how to weld. So Henry, them girls need to learn how to weld. Mine too, Casey. What? What's wrong with you? What's wrong with your eyes? What's wrong with your hands? You can weld, girl. You got kids. Ain't Margie learned how to weld in one day. Neither too. She built a barbecue pit. Your mama. One day, barbecue pit. She was building it. It took about 2 days, 3 days. Built a little barbecue pit. Proud of it. She kept it. I don't know what happened to it. It would worth a lot of money if somebody would have found it. But, you know, Uncle Richie might have that shit put up all though. I hope he do. Adam. It's neat. I like to see that shit. And it was good wells on it too. She didn't do no sloppy job. She, you know, tried to do it right and learn how to do this, learn how to do that. She wasn't sticking. She was doing it. Learned in one day too. So made me take her down there and taught her how to do it. You know, and she was about Casey age now. So Casey, hey, what's wrong with you? You can weld. This not John. This John Daddy, Adam, the big time welder that worked for JV. They suckered him in. We working double time now. I went, got with Telly, you know what I'm saying? Went to work out there. They throwing pipe out the rack, you know what I'm saying? I'm talking about this is when construction was cool as hell. No operators didn't care how they got it out. We didn't have no cranes. Shit, just throw it over. Boom, boom, boom. Missing the thing, boom, boom sometimes, but it trying to save shit, you know what I'm saying? But throwing that shit over. They didn't even care. The operator was cool. They just said, everybody get out the way, make sure ain't nobody in the way. So we had people posted here, there. When it was time to throw out, we screaming out, hey. Boom, 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 throwing it out. We can do that. If we, you know, tearing something up, we can throw shit down. But we have to use cranes, do it this way, that way. Because they trying to be a little safe. I can understand that, and that's cool. There ain't nothing wrong with being safe. But sometimes it don't take all that. It don't take a whole bunch of people to do the shit if you have to do it yourself. I'm just letting you know that. Because I got a lot of stuff I could teach. I got a lot of stuff I've done. From, you know, being the clerk in petroleum, running the company, you know what I'm saying? Owning it. 2, running it once it's built. But I went all the way down. I dug deep, like building y'all's goddamn skyscrapers like I did. Shit, but I just stayed out the streets, made sure I was a color that I could work. They always worked me when I was a Mexican. Shit, Jeremy, you don't want to go back to being that. This Mario shit. They'll be chasing your ass. You'll be selling drugs because you know your daddy God, this Mario. And you'll always want to see him. And then one day you'll meet him and he like 6 years younger than you. God damn, you like, God, This nigga. But you gotta act like you don't know he God, this Mario. So when you walk up to him, just act normal and shit. Just walk up to him, hey man, then he'll talk to you. And then, think about something you want to know, and he'll, start talking to you about it. Like he started talking to me. And I told him how bad I was, you know what I'm saying? How, I was running in the mob and selling drugs, and I was married to a lawyer, but I was big time dope dealer. Then I got on the run, got with my wife now, had to make a choice because my wife got mad that I had that was a lawyer. She kept giving me money to buy my dope, but she stopped wanting to give me money to buy my dope with when I met my girlfriend and she found out I was cheating. Messed that up. Shit. You know what I'm saying? So I'm steady talking to daddy in my mind. I'm hearing him in my life. You know what I'm saying? I'm hearing this nigga talk. This Mario. I'm talking about the shit you was saying to me, Jackson. Man, every day you came to work, I heard you say that before this Mario, and I couldn't never put it when. This nigga told me that. Every time you say something in the name of God, Adam, when you pull that Bible out and read it to me, you know what I'm saying? Let me see, who is that? Somebody. But every time you would read that Bible to me, Adam, a light would come on. Full figure. God. And I see you in all white, Adam. I'm talking about like the purest of white. I'm talking, so don't talk about white now. They might have lied to try to be you. Had to take your shit off and then try to say height to make themselves better than you. Shit, fuck Hitler. Shit, and all them goddamn eyes and infinity and all that shit. Ain't no goddamn infinity. Shit. Unless that's me. Infinity, goddamn, that's me, I guess. Shit, I had one, I guess that's me. Shit. It ain't Hitler, goddamn, all them goddamn eyes. I wouldn't have done that shit. No, I wouldn't have tried to purify it like that. But I understood his concept. You get rid of all the evil, because blacks was evil. You know what I mean? Blacks was the meanest motherfuckers. Them motherfuckers can't fight. I seen that nigga Adam come over there as Jesse Owens. Shit. You think I ain't want to kill that motherfucker? Shit, but I couldn't do nothing to him because I knew if a motherfucker could come and I'll run everybody that want to kill his ass, that motherfucker, and motherfucker spitting on him, hating him. You know what I'm saying? But Hitler, I loved him because I knew that motherfucker power was so goddamn strong. When he ran, he made you breathe right. He made you smell right. Everything about him was right. This Hitler. So I left that shit alone. That's when I changed my life around, because God Adam Jackson told me this. Go to it, Jackson. This Hitler. I'm sorry. Please forgive me. You forgiven. Just like that white man that said he killed all them people and all that. When I was in that hospital, I seen him show up in some shit I had in that same name he had. Some enemies I had. I seen him show up in that shit when I was going to jail one night. But then goddamn, after that, I cursed that shit and let all that bad shit go. Mm-hmm. Evil, dead, ain't it? Shit.
Hello, world.
Smooth, cream.
This Adam. You know what I mean? I usually
like cream,
don't talk in here.
Not no goddamn
but
man.
I want to go ahead and talk now. You know what I'm saying? This Adam. The first and the last. You know what I'm saying? The first Adam. Then I was Jesus. Jesus was the second Adam. You didn't know that, did you? Jesus was the second Adam.
Now, mind you, this Jesse Owens, this what I was saying in my mind to Hitler and all them white folk when I was preparing to run. You know what I'm saying? Think about me running track, saying all these words right here, Lil Man, Jig, Rowan James, Lil Jazara. Think, little kids all over the world. Think about this. Jesse Owens preparing to run, talking in his mind to Hitler, his whole country, his country that hate him because he the best, and they sent him to his country now to run the Olympics. Now, why would you be a prejudiced country sending a prejudiced, not a prejudiced man, but why would your country send the best, the pearl, the gem of their eyes to a country that hate him, despise him, will spit on him, will cuss him out? Why would they send him there? If I wasn't thinking in my mind, all this stuff right here is Jesse Owens, Adam Jackson, my name Peck, Richard Harris Jackson, this time, shit, my name G, big, fast, rugged, James, Rowan, all one, this Jazar, little brother, but big brother, ain't came yet, got like 3 months in the hole. This shit weak, man. But I see through daddy, y'all, just like y'all do when you sleep and everything else daddy do. Don't get weak now. Don't learn nasty. Nasty cool. Orgasm cool. That's how we get made. Don't we? Shit, come on.
Talk. So I was Jesus.
Mm-hmm.
And then I'm Adam again. I just woke up a few years ago. You know what I'm saying? Woke up in Adam, you know what I'm saying? I've been in him since January 1st, 1966. Y'all would have woke us up if y'all threw us a party and told us that we was God, but y'all couldn't do that. Y'all had to wait on us to do it. So that's cool, you know what I'm saying? And daddy, he doing it cold-blooded. This is Kavian. Jeremy, man, can you understand how Pop's doing this? You know what I'm saying? You know everybody gonna talk about him. No, they not. No, they not, because if they talk about him, get this. If you talk about Adam, if you judge Adam, you blasphemy of the Holy Ghost, and you are doing an unforgivable sin. Because Adam is filled with the Holy Ghost. God, Jesus, Michael Archangel, Satan, Matthew, Mark, Luke, and John, Paul, Jude, Peter, all of those people are in here right now. We all here, y'all. This us. This us. We won in Adam. In Adam. I'm sorry, y'all. I was interrupted by a phone call. But what's up, world? What's up, man? What's up? What's up? When we gonna do something? When we gonna party? That's what I want to know. When we gonna party? We done done the religious thing. We go see T.D. Jakes. We go see Joel Osteen. We go see all these powerful preachers and stuff like that. But we don't do nothing for God. We don't have that big party for God. You know what I mean? And y'all don't know Adam is God. So, hey, where the party? You know what I'm saying? Where the party? This God. Where the party? I'm ready to see people. I'm ready to meet people. I'm ready to do a lot. Michael Jordan, where you at? I'm right here, God. I'm right here chilling. I'm talking about God. I'm chilling so hard right now listening to you. I'm listening to every word you say, God. This Michael Jordan, y'all. I listen to God. When God speak, I listen. Any man coming to the world saying he God, y'all better believe him. And you better not try to crucify him. You better believe in God. This Nita, his ex-wife, I've seen him in action. So, hey, believe in God, y'all. Believe in God. Like I say, man, all I do is tell stories. Like that time this man, I was coming out of safety council. I was outside safety council smoking a cigarette. And standing there, and then these three guys came walking out. Three young Mexican dudes come walking out, you know what I'm saying? And one of them hand was withered up on one side. His right arm was little and it was withered up and slung across his chest, you know what I'm saying? And while they passed me up, I said to myself, God, I wish that man's hand was whole just like everybody else. And when I said that, his hand just went through his sleeve and down through and just hand was whole all the way, just like the other hand. Hand was whole. So you can't tell me about miracles. You know what I'm saying? I done seen them. I ain't trying to pull your leg or nothing like that, but you come to me, you gonna get healed. If you want to be healed, if you got faith, come on. But if you want more CDs, or if you want my catalog, you know what I'm saying, to see what I got, or if you just want to simply write God, or send your prayers, you know what I'm saying, I'll try to respond soon as you send them, you know what I'm saying. Like I say, I gotta hire a staff. So pray for God to get a staff to run his business, you know what I'm saying. Pray for God, the president, the government, all of us, because we want to give the world $1 million plus $2,000 a week. I'm putting that prayer in right now, God. This the world. This the world, God. We putting that prayer in right now. We want everybody to get a fresh start, $1 million plus $2,000 a week. Starting January 1st, 2017. But if you want that stuff, you know what I'm saying? If you want anything from God, whatever you want, write me at 113 Beechwood, Lake Jackson, Texas, 77566, right, God. And everybody, man, hey, man, that's my home, so don't mess it up, you know what I mean? Don't try to kill me or my family members or nothing like that. We good people. You know what I'm saying? Don't try to mess us off. You know, we trying to do good for the world. We here for world peace. We here for world peace. World peace. We here for world peace.
Now just think, this Jesse Owens. Think about a man getting ready to run. And he's screaming out in his mind, we world peace. We thinking world peace. You know what I'm saying? In the mind of a man that want to hurt him. You know what I'm saying? Think his people is evil. You know what I'm saying? He just didn't hate Jews. He wanted perfection, all white. Y'all wouldn't be eating nothing but motherfucking peppermint. Cause I wouldn't have killed you. I'd have left you white. You know what I'm saying? Milk. And I'd left you red. You know what I'm saying? I wouldn't have left you white milk. I'd left you white. What would I have left? White. What was that stuff? That was white. That was nasty, Mama dear. What was that nasty medicine that y'all used to make us drink? Milk of magnesia. Shit, that's what I left y'all. Milk of magnesia and goddamn red. What would I have left with red? Peppermint. That's it. I'd have left them peppermint. You know what I'm saying? The white of the peppermint and the goddamn red of the peppermint. And that's all they'd ate. But I'd let them live forever. And all they have to eat is peppermint. And I'd have made them all white. I'm talking about leprosy. Shit, I'm talking about smooth skin. I'd have left them with that. But it'd have been all white shit. And they'd have been just walking around in their earth. Or they might be on a star like that right now. Shit, they might show y'all on TV. All them of us standing around, going to work, doing whatever they do, straight lace. They can't fuck up. They better not. Shit, this God, I'm here now. Shit, you can't do nothing crooked. Everybody got everything. Y'all white. Y'all friends. Y'all look just alike. No difference in you. No shade. No Mexican. No Puerto Rican. No Chinese. And you know I wasn't going to give you no white. No black. Because you didn't want it. Didn't want it. That was a stone you refused to use. So you all white, not off white, but all white. You know what I'm saying? Like bright white. All you can do is see in the night. You know what I'm saying? So we think of a white man, picture him as a white cup, styrofoam. Can't hurt you. Hold up sometime. The perfect example of something that ain't faithful, ain't loyal, you know what I'm saying? That's temporary. Anything that you can see with your eyes. But if you can see it with your eyes and can't see it, it's on. Shit, like a phone, that's eternal. You're going to always have a way to communicate with God. Like my mind now. You know what I'm saying? Live, you know what I'm saying? Facebook. But when I turn this off and walk outside, all I gotta do is say in my mind, Rolls Royce, holla at me, man. I need the car, man. White with white ice. You know what I'm saying? White with white ice. And then throw me some crushed diamonds in it, you know what I'm saying? And then, you know what I'm saying? Throw me some pearls, little bitty pearls, you know what I'm saying? Get them real small. Put them in the pan, you know what I'm saying? Make sure they glossy, you know what I'm saying? And then I want diadems, you know what I'm saying? Royal diadems. You ain't seen them yet. Shit, them diadems, the shit with a ring. But when you get diadems, you know you in heaven. Shit, you wear that on the right hand, third finger. Like the power finger of your left hand, you power couples, marriages, and powerful organizations, Masons, and all that. Left hand, my right stay tight. You notice I never, hardly ever, unless a man is solo down, I gotta knock him hold down. I don't let a man, when he get a stroke, lose nothing but his left side. I keep him his right side. all the time, because I always promise a man I'm going to be your right hand. Sometimes I can't be your left, because when you leave, I left. Shit. And then shit, the whole side fucked up. You know what I'm saying? Just like Adam left arm. He had left so much shit. He ain't have no left arm no more. His left side didn't love him no more when they found out God was black and God was a normal nigga and God would hustle on the street if he had to for God and God would do whatever it take. And then they tried to throw it on money. He doing this for money. Man, ain't nobody doing shit for money. If I go get God, it ain't about no goddamn money. Fuck that shit. What I'm gonna do? Pay for the soul? Pay for the spirit? God forbid, I know better than that. I wrote the goddamn book. E&A wrote it. Shit, with one. EA1. My son. Jeremy Jackson. Adam Jackson. One. That's it. Legendary, Jeremy. But don't put all that together, Daddy. Jeremy. Legendary. Jeremy. All right, you know where you got your name now. Here it is. Ian, Daddy. Ian.
And everybody, brothers and sisters. Gods.
Yeah.
I told y'all was gods twice in the Bible, and I can't believe y'all didn't take that and run with it. You'd have been gods a long time ago.
Sure would.
You'd have came up with ideas. You'd have been acting as gods. That's the way Adam is. Adam is your God now. And Zacavian, who just came in the world 2015, April 9th, is your God. The whole Jackson family is your God, for that matter. You know what I'm saying? But I'm going to go now. I'll talk to y'all later. Peace.
Yeah, man. God love, tripping. You know what I'm saying? I love comedy. You know what I'm saying? I remember when I used to have birthday parties. I ain't had but one family really threw me a birthday party. My grandmother, me and her had the same birthday. So on her birthday, we just used New Year's as a party. We didn't really have no whole bunch of people over. I didn't have no big cake, no whole bunch of people celebrating like we do these kids now, you know what I'm saying? And sing happy birthday, and like my daughter yesterday, everybody sung happy birthday, you know what I'm saying? And wished her happy birthday. I gotta buy something tomorrow, but Carlos, that's why I say I need you, man. I'm gonna call you tomorrow. This God. I'm gonna say I'm God too. So be real, you know what I'm saying? Like I say, you got mad at my son for doing miracles on Sunday, and that daddy come, you mad at me because I do them every day. You jealous and envious and complaining and murmuring. God damn, I'm here for your health, your wealth, your eternal life. You know what I'm saying? Not what you see that's going to die all the time if you let it. But one time, this last time, is this the last Adam, your daddy? The first one, my daddy. The last one, y'all daddy. Made first by first daddy. Last. Like you say, Jesus was from the beginning. Goddamn, if Adam was Jesus, damn, how he get his name? How he get it being Adam if he didn't start with a T, A-T-O-M. Bad T's, good T's, I need them all to use for my benefit at the end. You know what I'm saying? Terrible is good. Tricky sometimes too. You need them, you know what I'm saying, get you in line, straighten you up, put you on the right track so you can just keep going straight up. Then you get in the clouds and you see, it's all chill. They up here with me now. I'm in the clouds, y'all. Shit, and look over there. Let's go over here to the end of this cloud and look out and peek out what you see. Oh God, it looked like a satellite. No, boy, that's me. I'm a star. You know what I'm saying? Just call me satellite, but they call me 315. You know what I'm saying? Turn to that channel in your town. Then you'll see the Addams family, God's family, the making of God in that world. But some of them ain't got no black to mix up. They all that. Too much of this, too much of that. They enemies of themselves. Shit, they ain't gonna show you white on white crime. Then it'll be fucked up. Then they'll be turning on each other and you just have a fucked up world. So to hurt us now, you gotta hurt all of us, because we all in all now. God all in all. Jesus didn't come. So you know when Jesus come, Daddy come with him. Even the Father, that's Adam, the first one, makes the last Adam. Once he is formed, then I got to give all my power, this little Josiah and little Josiah and Jekai and Rowan and James, 2 times James. You know what I'm saying? We got to give all power to our grandpa, Adam, Atom. Atam. You can put the O on there for the purposes of a world that knew me as an atom. You know what I'm saying? You got all atoms in the world, don't you? You've always been happy. Stay happy and stay atoms and help out Atom, the new God of here. Now the air is clean. Come out, take off those fart masks, prank by God, coronavirus, April Fool. You gonna remember 2020, motherfucker. I killed all evil names, pure white. I'm talking about mint flavor. Don't nobody want that shit all the goddamn time. Shit. We cream down here. We shit soul food. Not all that hospital food like you guys. Shit. When them people in the hospital, shit, they need some shepherd pie. Shit. Doctor ordered. God need a little fat sometime to cure that unwanted stuff. You gotta give a person more sometime than less. Like snakes. When they bite, what I do? If you leave a little bit in there, a little bit will mess up everything. But goddamn, if you take a lot and shoot it in them, more venom to kill the venom. And then you get a little sick for a little while, but then it calm down. But I kill it. This the venom, the biggest snake. Think about a big snake, this Moses, eating a little snake. You know what I'm saying? A lot of them. Just eating up all their little magic tricks. You know what I'm saying? That's all Adam doing. This Moshe, this Adam. Sons every goddamn time. In heaven, no. Yahweh with us. Moshe. Use the O. Sometimes I'm hard. You know what I'm saying? But I don't want them to know I'm hard. If I'd have told them HORD, they wouldn't even try. Because they know how to put them white boys in their head. And they'd have stopped them up there with that old, you can't go no more. You know what I'm saying? And they wouldn't let him borrow no RE, because they know if Adam get a RE, he will return on that motherfucking ass, because T on this side, U on this side, R on this side. And you know that goddamn nigga stay goddamn nigga, that goddamn Ian don't want to change. IGGA. Fuck with me, white man, again. I'll take that I out of that motherfucker, and all we'll be is niggas. And you better say it just right. You better not be proper. But I got some grandsons that mama proper. She black, just like your ass. So she talk proper. I gotta let you go with that. But when you think of white, you think of cream flavored shit and not no hospital food, no salt and shit. You know what I'm saying? Shit. Don't take away my fat shit. Diet, shit. Talk about you got fast from this, you got fast from that. Man, shit, I done gave y'all life, money, shit, health. You can breathe. Shit, if I give a motherfucker an arm, dude, don't you think I'm gonna make that motherfucker healthy? I ain't gonna give him a disease. Shit, live forever. You get an arm from me. Shit, I expect you to live forever. But at a younger life, a younger version, you know what I'm saying? Let me go back to my kids. Charlemagne the God and them. You know what I'm saying? With Charlemagne and Harmon Samuels. And this is the Shade Room.
Hopefully I'm not to that point.
And I love that phrase you use, divine misdirection.
Yeah.
Because sometimes there are these indicators in life, and perhaps we filter or we try to understand what that means through what we see. So growing up, did you see more rap artists? And so it's like, I know it's a mic, but then I'm thinking it's rap.
When you're a black man, and you grow up in the hood, the people you see that are successful when you turn on television most of the time, people you see that are successful that are black are usually in entertainment or athletics. I'm 5'6". Like, I don't have a wicked jump shot. You know what I'm saying? Like, I was too bad in school to ever play sports. So just for me, I felt the way out of the hood was either through entertainment or through athletics. So that's why I pursued that dream.
Beautiful. How about you?
Well, one of the things that I believe is God has a plan that we have, right?
Yeah.
And somewhere in life, God's plan and our plan come together.
Yeah.
That normally ends up with us our plan. Always on his.
Yeah.
So my whole plan for me, I knew music was going to be my life. I knew it. My mother said when I was in her womb, she would play music and I would kick.
Wow.
She stopped playing music, I would kick people. And that's how they kind of like had conversation with me when I was in the womb. By the age of 4, I was playing drums. By the age of 12, I was playing 5 instruments. Wow. Without going to school.
Because you were self-taught.
Self-taught, right.
Amazing.
Just at home watching people. And so I always knew I was going to be in music, right? And I wanted to be Usher at one point. And so I wanted to see Michael Jackson, I wanted to be Usher. And God has a plan. And everybody's like, yo, man, why you do an album? And I remember when I was like 18 years old, I really kind of was trying to figure out what I was going to be a music producer because I was great at creating things from scratch. I was just good at going to the studio, I can hear it, I created it. And being on stage with all that pressure of having to live up to just that world. And I was like, and God was like, nah, bro, it's not for you. And because he wanted me to teach artists how to survive in the game. You know what I mean? So that was my job. You know what I mean? So the passion I have, like my singing, everyone's like, what you sing though? I'm like, yeah, but I use it to coach people in the studio. You know what I mean? When I'm recording, whoever it is recording, like it just became tools that I use,
Like me, you know what I'm saying? Me being God, you know what I'm saying? I couldn't have Adam walking around imitating T.D. Jakes and Noel Jones and Bill Winston and Joel Osteen. Adam was definitely not going to be no Joel Osteen. He didn't even like that. That was just too goddamn nice. Then he kind of understood T.D. Jakes, and he used to tell me, I want to be like T.D. Jakes, God. I want to be like Noel Jones. I want to be like Juanita Bynum. I want to be like Florida Smith. And then, God told me, you gonna be better. You know what I'm saying? And then, I wasn't trying to be boastful, and I still respect T.D. Jakes. I always had to buy his CDs, his VHS and all that. I supported him, Juanita Bynum and Joel Osteen and Joyce Myers and a couple of others, that had tapes out. I always got their tapes, cassette tapes when they came. I did VHS when they did them. I'd buy their 8-packs and shit. And then I would buy the cassettes when they went to cassette. Then when they went to compact disc, I bought them. So don't. And when they come on the internet free, then I stop paying for them. But then don't get mad because I stopped paying for your stuff. You know what I'm saying? And it's free on the internet. Don't get mad and you try to, bring me down and then say, I gotta pay you for this and that there. You know what I'm saying? I owe you something now, TD. That's what I owe you now. Preaching over. Now what I owe you. You used to work in the plant. Can't you do that? Can't you make your money do that? And then the few people that you work with or the plant you go to, the whole plant could come to your, church. You could have a church in the plant. That's cool. That's really legit. If y'all want to keep churches, but I don't have churches. I have clubs, holy club. You know what I'm saying? God's holy club, not country club, holy club. You know what I'm saying? Come on, homeboy, talk to me.
My ability to understand what an artist looks like, that's a star, my lead work, all of that became a tool because of my desire of what I thought I wanted for myself is now being used as a tool for somebody else, just like him. You know what I mean? He could speak very, very well. Yeah. That comes from all the rapping lyrics that he does. Like, he's freestyling off the top of his head. Yeah. He's maneuvering in place right there and then. But he's had all that experience being a rapper. So those experiences in our lives and our desires to want to be something, to become something else, they're all tools.
Because it's almost as though, God would use that very, like the initial thing that you thought as a vehicle to get you to the place of purpose. And so I love that you say God has a purpose and we have a purpose. And it's interesting because it's a point that they have to meet. And we have to, and that meeting place is like we have to recognize what we have to let go of so we can really merge with his purpose.
And a lot of times your good plan is God's plan for you.
That's right. And it's a good plan. It's just not God's plan. But even in talking about purpose, one of the things that when I think about purpose, I think about when your life creates room for others to thrive. What you mentioned.
I like that kind of talk.
So what you mentioned, deals with how you are helping people.
That's right.
And Charlamagne, I've been following, the things that you do and how there's this evolution really of how you're using your platforms to pour into people. And so right now, our generation is a social media age. Everyone wants to be an influencer, but not many are looking to make impact. And so I would like to even hear from you guys, what were the moments like when you started realizing like this is really not about me?
I was reading Dr. Wayne W. Dyer, Power of Intention. And I read where he said, if you're trying to find your true purpose in life, know that your true purpose in life comes through service of others.
That's right.
Yeah.
And I started to think about what genuinely makes me happy. So if I was on the basketball court, I would be the person who enjoys leading the league in assists more than I lead the league in scoring. You know what I'm saying? Like those phrases would always stick out to me when I would watch basketball when he talked about Magic Johnson makes people around him better. Wow. Like you always wanted to be that person that makes people around you better, that can, take that talent and help elevate the people around you to another level. And I think about when I grew up watching, Diddy and Jay-Z and these guys who ran these record labels, but they also had other stars around them. You know what I mean? Like they were like, I've always been into the producer who could make the next person sound hot. So for me, it was that quote from Wayne W. Dyer that let me know, like, man, none of this is about me. And then no doubt, I remember being selfish at one point in my life. When I first started the Breakfast Club in 2010, I remember telling my homeboy DJ Frosty, I said, I'm gonna do something that I've never ever done before in my existence, and that's focus on me. Because I said to myself, if I can get myself in the position that I feel like I need to be in, then I can really hold that door open and help other people get in. And I feel like I've done that. And that's really what I enjoy doing. I enjoy doing that more than anything. I like empowering people. I like finding that next talent, whether it's radio, whether it's that next dope comedian, just that next star in general, and like helping elevate their voice, or that person who, can speak consciously to our community. You know what I'm saying? Who can say things that can empower the black community in some way, shape, or form? Like, how do we build those voices?
But I don't want to, because you said, like, in that moment, you felt like you were being selfish. But that's the kind of selfishness that is also in a way selfless. I do believe there are moments where you're being selfish to be selfless, and there are moments where you're being selfish to be selfish.
Absolutely, because I can't help nobody if I don't help myself.
No, but even in regards to that, I remember there was an interview that you mentioned how your first radio job, you talked about how, you know, when you got fired from that position, you said that you felt like God got away from you because you misused the platform. What do you mean by that?
This is when I was working at High 98.9 in Charleston, South Carolina. This was just like my first days to celebrity, so to speak. It wasn't really no real celebrity. It's just that, you know, I saw my name on a marquee. We went out to this club called the Nightlife in King Street, South Carolina. And we went out to this. My name was on the marquee, and it said Charlamagne the God. I'm like, oh shoot! And then like that was my first, you know, experience with fame and groupie love.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And it's just like, yo, I remember, you know, this young lady was kicking it with us. And, you know, it just we treated her great. It was a great time. But I just remember feeling so empty after that. I'm like, yo, it got to be about more than this. It got to be about more than using the power of the microphone to get pussy. Feel like I don't like talking about pussy. Talking about pussy. But you know what I'm saying? So it
You think it's a cat?
yeah, it just made me feel empty, and like I was really feeling myself. Though. I'm talking about just in general.
Yeah.
Like I was.
Now that is a different kind of selfish. That's what I'm talking about. That level of selfishness where it's almost like you're manipulating the platform for selfish gain.
Absolutely. And don't get me wrong, I was still doing things in the community and helping people, but I knew that I just needed to be checked.
Yeah.
And I think we all go through that at some point in our career. So when I got that first firing, I was really mad at the program director. His name was Corey Hill. I was super mad at him. And then I had to sit back and think about it. And I was like, nah, I called that on myself.
Yeah.
You know, and I really feel like God took that away from me because I was abusing the power of the microphone. And I've never had that problem since.
That's beautiful. And how many?
No, but then you giving the devil glory now, ain't you? This the devil, Charlamagne. You giving the devil glory now. Shit, what's wrong with getting some pussy, man? Shit, that's the shit. Shit, man, if you'd have stayed single and just, you know, you didn't have to live with the girlfriend or fall in love with them, but, you know, every now and then, that's what red light districts are for. This God, Charlamagne. I used to drive the first sergeant. This Davis, I used to drive the first sergeant to the red light district, him and the company commander and all his friends. I used to, you know, captains and stuff, they'd all go goddamn to the red light district with the first sergeant getting some pussy. What's wrong with that? And them soldiers, I'm talking about your generals and shit. You know what I'm saying? I had a girlfriend that was a prostitute. You know what I'm saying? And she was so goddamn cool. Me and her would talk, man. She shared her experiences with me. Me and her was like best friends. And then, you know, one time she told me, she said, you have a lieutenant. He asked me to pee on him. You know, I thought that was funny, you know what I'm saying? And then I had a friend one time named Besserman. And me and him was real cool, white dude, but he was cream dude, you know what I'm saying, vanilla, you know what I'm saying, like Besserman and goddamn Dugan and goddamn Brooker, all my friends were vanilla. I ain't call them white. And then even Hank was white at first, then I made him vanilla, you know what I'm saying. You mix Westerns, you know, country music, and rap together, and that's where you get cream of chicken, the white gravy, and then you get the beef gravy, that mean ass black dude. That's where you get cream of chicken and beef gravy mixed. So that's what I want. I need that mixed together so I won't have to buy them two. I need cream of chicken / beef gravy mixed. Campbell's. All you gotta do, put the batch together 50-50. You know what I'm saying? Call it 50-50. Gravy and cream of chicken. You could even say old white man, new cream colored man. Cream tasting, cream feeling, always pay, keep healthy, don't judge fat, think fat. It'll leave you with just what you need. Shit, just like that. Come on, Daddy.
I mean, what do you feel like was that moment when God revealed your purpose to you?
I mean, the first time, there's different sides to purposes, right? So I always knew that before I left this earth, I was going to do something great. And I was 12 years old, 13 years old. I remember my parents, my mother, who's a very, very, just prays. Like, I've never seen anybody pray like my mother. Like, she prays to the point where sometimes we're just in mid-conversation and she goes into prayer. Like, I'm so accustomed to it. Being Nigerian and being born in London, we had a lot of different fights from maybe Black America to have. You know what I mean? A lot of people look at Black British people and feel like, oh, y'all had it different. Like, we drank with tea with the Queen. It was like, no, bro. Like, we had hoods and we had our own racism and our own fights. And my parents were immigrants. We weren't supposed to be in the country. So us living in the neighborhood that we did live in and then going to private Catholic school, which was it was a white dominated school, there were a lot of fights that I had to have. But anyway, so she spent a lot of time praying to keep us covered. And this particular time she prayed and she had a dream that one of us was going to get hit by a car. There's four of us, I'm the oldest of four. And the person she saw in the dream was my little brother with Down syndrome, Emmanuel. But it wasn't him. I was like, I'm 12 years old. Like, he ain't going to be outside. Like, so anyway, I go to school, come back, 70 miles an hour, hit by a car.
You hit by a car?
Yes, sir.
Wow.
Died immediately. Immediately on the spot, died. And I just remember getting off the school bus, crossing the road, and that's it. And it was blank. Then I remember what felt like a dream to me, turns out.
All right, let me see. Let me see what you heard when that happened. Let me see what I said when that happened.
Hello, world. This God. And I'm just having a good time today. I'm having a ball, you know what I'm saying? Having a good time in the Word and everything else with God and all that there. You know, this Adam, y'all. This Adam. And I love y'all, you know what I'm saying? I love y'all, God, Jesus. We love you too, Adam. This God and this Jesus, Adam, I love you too. And this Michael Archangel, I love you too, Adam. And this Satan, Adam, I love you too. And I mean that, world, this Satan. I used to be bad. But when God came and revealed himself that he was awake and he was alive and well, hey, man, I couldn't do nothing but give in. You know what I'm saying? I ain't going to lose my life. I'm not going to go to hell. Forget that. This Satan. Yeah, this the devil. I'm not going to hell. I'm not going to hell. I repented. Gave my life to God. Gave my life to God. And you need to do the same thing. Hey, I ain't in you to be bad no more. So, hey, you on your own. When you do bad now, you on your own. You can't blame Satan on this. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm telling you that God is here. And I'm telling you that we're in trouble if we don't do what God say. So, hey, everybody, you know what I'm saying? Stop doing wrong, do right. You know what I'm saying? This the devil. And I wouldn't lie to you. I don't want to go to hell and die there for the second death. I don't want to do that. I don't feel like going. I did enough wrong to where, you know what I'm saying? I ain't do it all on my own will. God told me to do it. So God, he, you know, said he'll take some of that blame. You know what I mean? And he'll forgive me. You know what I'm saying? Because he told me to do it. Like mess with Job, like mess with you. You know what I'm saying? Like mess with Adam, mess with everybody. I mess with everybody. This Satan. But now it's time, hey man, to stop messing with people, to start blessing people. That's what God told me. It's time to stop messing with people and start blessing people. Write that on the front of the CD cover, Adam. It's time to stop messing with people and start blessing people. Like the whole world. If you buy this CD, you blessed. You gonna be healed from whatever you want. While this CD is playing right now, while the word of God is being spoken right now. Right now. Put this CD somewhere close to your body where you can feel. You know what I'm saying? Put it on the aches and pains.
Yeah. Put that
This
word on it.
CD.
Every letter.
The whole CD is
Put
God.
every letter of my word on you. Be healed. That's what I told you.
Put it on your forehead
young
when
man.
you got a headache.
Yeah. Get up. Get up. This God.
Rub it all over that cancer.
Yeah. Loving God.
This CD is powerful.
You know what I'm saying?
This CD is God.
You die.
And you are God.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm telling you that, man, I'm always going to tell you. Go to Psalms 82 and John 10:34.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
You are God. Mm-hmm. Don't let no preacher or nobody tell you not.
Right. Right.
It's time to stop messing with people.
Right.
It's time to start blessing some people.
That's right, too. You know what I'm saying? When you wake up, you gonna tell me.
And I'll talk to y'all later. Peace.
Yeah. Yeah. And then you woke up and God was there waiting on you.
I wasn't. But it felt like a dream to me. Was me floating over whatever was taking place. Couldn't see me, but could see a crowd of people. And I heard a voice say, "It's not time." It wasn't no holy voice like, "It's not time." It was literally like talking to you. It was like, "It's not time." Wow. And I woke up. And everything that's led to me getting to this point right now has just been nothing but a God-ordained movement. Like, and what I've come to realize is I do have a gift, and your gift will make way. Definitely. So I had to identify what that gift was, which was music. Yeah. I mean, I could have played pro soccer and did other things, but music was my truest gift. I wake up and I think about it. I go to sleep, I think about it. Wow. Music is in my life. I can play 5 instruments without being taught. It's a gift, you know what I'm saying? And then as I went on, you know, as you know, England has its own fights when it comes to our space in the music industry as Black people. So we had that fight, and I moved to America. And in the first year I moved to America, I tried to be discovered by a bunch of people, and I'm discovered by Rodney Darkchild Jenkins, right? Who I'm being told by one other individual, "No, we don't really think you're that good." Rodney's hearing my music in another room by somebody else. He was like, "Yo, whoever that kid is, find him and bring him to me." So I'm being let down in one space, but being picked up in another. For me, that's perfect. That's God right there. You know what I mean? And my whole life, he just gives me signs. Or me sitting down watching Chris Brown on TV while he's performing at the BET Awards, right? And doing a Michael Jackson tribute. And at this point, no one cares for Chris. Chris is like, there's people who fight for him, but there was people who just hated his guts. And I sit there and literally, I turn around and was like, man, I feel like we're going to work with him. And then that very week, I'm in a room with Chris Brown. And he's like, and we're shooting a video to another song that I produced that wasn't for me. And this is why I always tell people, never shoot down the small blessings that God gives you,
That's
right?
No such thing as a small blessing.
Yeah.
Right.
Because
Everything's a
everything is
blessing.
connected. A moment, like your mother having that dream.
Yeah.
And then you experiencing it. But the intention of
You know, call them smooth dreams, like smoothies. You know, we done went from ice, Kool-Aid to bottled soda water to crushed ice or cubed fountain drinks. You know what I'm saying? Then we went to smoothies. Icy was the first one to do it. Icy. Then they went to smoothies. Then the vegetarians picked it up, started making smoothies. You had your different smoothie joints. That's all good. Now this Bible I got, Beauty and Banking, LaTroy edition, beautiful taste. Boy, shoes, I should call it vital, because it's the final. You know, then is now. You know what I'm saying? So heaven, we here, you know what I'm saying? Thank y'all, you know what I'm saying, for speaking. Now I'm finna go to this girl right here, you know what I'm saying, Bishop Noel Jones. What are you gonna talk about? Survival. I'm a survivor. Y'all, man, come on now. You ain't gotta be saying all that. Go ahead, girl, talk to me. Hey, now. Yeah.
I don't know who this is for, but God is saying right now your breakdown moments and your breakdown periods are not hidden from Him. You are a person that is pretty good at hiding your emotions, in front of people, but God sees you and He wants you to know that your cries are heard. Your cries have surely come up before Him, and He says you feel like you're losing your mind. You feel like you're going to die, like you just need, out of the current situation that you're facing.
Yeah.
Whoever
Yeah.
you are, God is saying
Yeah, go ahead.
that He hears you and He sees you.
Yeah.
And your breakdown periods are not hidden from Him.
Yeah.
He sees the tears that you are crying, and He feels the pain that you are feeling right now in this moment. And you're getting to a point now where you're tired of hearing and hearing others talk about how His hand is going to come through for you. God says His hand is moving constantly. It has never stopped. Begin to quiet yourself and look unto Him. He says, He knows that it's taking forever for this to be done for you, because there is something that He is trying to get through specifically just for you. And His hand can't be rushed in this thing.
Okay, now, sweetheart, this God right here, I'm talking to you. All you gotta do, sweetheart, is come to any car lot, bring this video, and if you need a car, get one. If you need groceries, get it. We don't have to send you no more little change or nothing. You might not even be doing it for money. But we don't judge and accuse God. If God told us we got something, we already got it. You need to say, I'm on my way to the bank, God. Don't be saying God is trying to tell you something, man, it ain't no more work. I don't need y'all to do nothing else. Y'all didn't want to give me no money. Y'all didn't want mine. And go to the scriptures at the bottom of where I said I was going to give you everything. It say, even those who tempt God going to be delivered. Now, sweetheart, next video, just say, thank you, God. I'm on my way to the bank. Got the kids, got the husband, or left the husband, and he got the kids. Whatever the case may be, sweetheart, go to the bank, get your name written in the book of life, and you'll be all right. Be at the parade. It's God. Don't need nobody telling nobody that you got pain, Nisha. Shoes, come on down here, girl. Let's do something. Let's see what this girl say. You passed the test. Speak up, John. Speak up. That's what I mean. Speak up.
Hi, and welcome to Prophetic Success. Yeah. I'm Kay Nash, and I'm excited that you're here today. I'm going to share a word from the Lord that I'm feeling for this week and the next couple weeks. And the word is this: the test is complete, but I also felt this. It's like a two-part word. It's time to speak up. Jesus, hallelujah. All right, let's jump right into the word. Many have held their tongue in this hour of change, but I am moving things ever so slightly in this hour of change. A shock and awe-like effect will be on many of my saints. Some will be tried in a test, and some will pass the current test that they have been trying to pass for years, months, or weeks. Hallelujah. Many tested, many passed. Then the devil will come like it did with Job, and they will open their mouth and speak and tell others their story and rejoice with the Lord. Hallelujah. Many testimonies in the next 2 to 3 weeks of years of deliverance being complete.
Yeah. Hey, excuse me for cutting you out, sweetheart, but check this out. You know, thinking of soul food, you know what I'm saying? You know, when I was a kid, Pone, I didn't even like gravy, you know what I'm saying? It was like, you know, listening to White and Black, or having white and black friends, or working for white and black people, you know, or going to school learning from white and black people. You know what I'm saying? You got some whites that's on your side, you know what I'm saying, that want to see you do good, like my first welding instructor, Mr. Usher. Shit, it was like he brought me in to be him, you know what I'm saying, to start over, to learn what I know, to be me. This Mr. Usher, Adam, dead or alive. You need to come to Bay City, pass my house, knock on the door. Whoever answer, gonna be me, Adam. This Mr. Usher. Find out where I used to live. You remember the neighborhood. You kind of remember the house. But you never been there, and I wish you would have, but I had to stay away from you. Because me and you won, Adam. Gerald, Usher, Jeremy. The one taught you to well was Jeremy, your son. Before you had him, me and you had him the whole time. When y'all was out there and you and Jerry Fimmel made the bomb, you, him, and Richard George, and I was gonna give all three of y'all a paddle. And Richard, crazy ass, quit school. But he still was my boy, wasn't he? That was after he quit school. I took y'all up on the plane. So, you know, I wasn't prejudiced. I was still his teacher. Knew he quit school, was still cool with him, didn't try to report him or nothing like they do today. You know what I'm saying? But shit, I taught y'all a lot of things while we was in there. Shoot, you went to sleep. Me and Richard rode talking. I let him fly. Then you woke up. I seen Richard flying. I said, let me do it, Mr. Usher. And he moved his hand. He let me fly. I reached over, grabbed the Jeremy jig. I was flying. I was old enough to fly a car, so I was old enough to hold the plane. He just said, keep it steady, you know. He said, you want to go that way? He said, now easy to the this way and easy to the that way. You know what I'm saying? And this Mr. Usher, Jeremy, you know how to wheel. You seen your daddy's shoes. I bet you one day you can pick it up just like Nita did. Aunt Margie did. This Mr. Gerald Usher. And I talked to Adam one day. He came up to the school, visited me one time. He came in. Since all these years he been working. If they had him out there working, he couldn't come. You know what I'm saying? But I was in you, Adam. while I was teaching these kids. And then these grown men you met when you came in, and I told you they pay $45 an hour to come in and weld. You know what I'm saying? No, it was $45 a week, God. You know what I'm saying? It was $45 a week what they was paying to learn how to weld. You know what I'm saying? That's how much it was after work. You know what I'm saying? I mean, after school, I wanted you to teach. I didn't want you to go out in the planting well and then, you know, not be able to charge because the plant wasn't on your side. John didn't wasn't for you because Herman Jackson, the white man, when Brandon Root was out there, guess what he had? A welding school. Who started that, Adam? You did. Who took it away? Dow Chemical, Phillips, 66. They didn't want nobody teaching on the job. They wanted that to be done. You know, they knew Adam's mind, so they knew what Adam knew. They didn't want that. Everything Adam was for, they was against. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, that's the way it went. The mind of God. You in it, you destroy it, you build it up. Give my shit. All the companies belong to Dow Chemical, Dow Jones. Now they Adam shit. God, Adam shit. Gas. Average. Free. Protected from, given, and thanked by gas. Myself. My ass is God. Gas. Shit. Come on, Daddy. Let her talk. You crazy.
They will move in their new beginning. Remember, I told you, Jesus, 5780 would be the year of new beginnings, and many have found that with fresh starts and new outlooks on life. Tell my children not to be afraid, to stay close to me as I am with them always. I have not forgotten them, but rather tested them for promotion. It may not look like promotion for many, but the month is not over. Hallelujah. And a lot can happen in a few weeks. This will be a month of transition. When Pentecost comes, you will see a spark effect, and many children will be ignited. Hallelujah. If you're new to this channel, we release prophetic words and deep teachings from the Word of God, so make sure you hit that subscribe button to be notified whenever a new video comes out. It's free and it helps us stay high up on the YouTube algorithm. All right, you guys.
You know, I thank you, Kay Nash. At one time, Kay Nash, I thought you was kind of accusing me. I couldn't listen to you. You know, I taste what I listen to with my mind and my mouth and my tongue. You know, I digest it, eat it, think about it all in one, in a moment, in a twinkling of an eye, like changing something, like going from landline phones to going to cell phones, Diane. All you had to do was change. You didn't even have to mess with the plant, going to get a job in the plant. You could have been Cricket, Diane, for all I know. Shoot. All I seen down there, DJ's Barbecue. Who could that be? Diane Jackson. In another life, could have been, you know, Clue, Texas. It was Clue, Texas. That was Benny, you know, Brian, wife, when I met her. You know what I'm saying? Sidney Mitchell was the second husband, but he wasn't your husband, Diane. Benny was, because I was Benny. I seen what Benny seen. Met my man, Action Jackson. But when I shook his hand, I looked at him as Benny and Adam. And I told him, I said, all right, Action, how you doing, man? I'm Action, Satisfaction, the main attraction, Jackson. How you think you learned how to run that pump? But I worked in casting, but you learned that too. Who you think taught you? The Maxells. Who was in the Maxells all them years, Adam? Benny Lee was. About how many? About 7. Somewhere around that. 8, could have been. But what happened, Adam? Drugs, you know what I'm saying, got me. This Benny, you know what I'm saying? And then when you did that song and said, you gotta know a drug habit, I had to help you learn the truth. Like you say about that snake. Venom, little bit, kill you. You know what I'm saying? Too much, save your life. Just like drugs. Little bit, kill you. Too much, save your life. Now don't overdose. You know what I'm saying? Be found like some people do, like I was. But like I say about them times things change, like going from landline phones to cell phones. You know what I'm saying? What happened to all them telephone poles and all them miles and miles of telephone lines? Where did they gather them up? Who disposed them? You know what I'm saying? You didn't see it, did you? But it happened some way in life. But it didn't happen to you in your life. You didn't see that change. Nobody did. You went from star to star. Go from landline, nothing, to caves, to tents, to goddamn shit. You know what I'm saying? To governments, housing, government housing. They supposed to be giving you that before they even get established to start the rules. You know what I'm saying? Y'all all supposed to have been working together. No judging, no accusing. You shouldn't even wonder how you get this color or how you get this color. It shouldn't even matter. Same daddy. Ain't but one God, ain't but one title. All y'all got that. But it's got to be one motherfucker. And that motherfucker tastes good. Every goddamn word. Tastes like shepherd pie. Enchiladas. Goddamn tacos. Hamburgers. You know what I'm saying? It don't taste like going to Washington, D.C. for me. It's like going to a mint factory. And all they sell is peppermint. They don't sell no chocolate, no seafood, no soul food. You know what I'm saying? All I'm looking for is black coffee, no cream. Ooh, and peppermint everywhere. Every office got a bowl of peppermint in that motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? That's what I see as Illuminati. 4-letter masonry, 32nd. Your goddamn Shriners, your military. Like I say when I was Gandhi. If anybody come fuck with us, man, shit, just lay down. They gonna say, then just talk to them. Say, man, why y'all come fucking with us? You know what I'm saying? We want to talk to you, tell you what your country did. How they a goddamn lie. We ain't did shit. God just gave us this shit. You move down here, you good. Go get your family, shit. Fuck your government. You know what I'm saying? Take your guns with you. Turn it on them like y'all used to do in the field. I remember my homeboy, I ain't gonna say no name, pointed the gun at the sergeant. You didn't have no bullets in it. You know what I'm saying? Had a muzzle over it. You wasn't gonna shoot. Didn't have nothing in it. I mean, they didn't just give us ammo when we playing games, war games. We was practicing just like I'm doing now. Shit, coronavirus. You think coronavirus something just killing old folk? Shit. Boy, shit. When me and them kids leave all y'all old motherfuckers to just work and can't have no more kids, all y'all snobbish ass women, second wife, third wives that got your teeth tied, and men that get stuck with you. you know what I'm saying, mad, you know what I'm saying, then, yeah. Well, what happened to be fruitful and multiply? You know what I'm saying? You making messed up kids, you going here and there, you making kids, and then where you supposed to be at home, you ain't got none. You treat them fucked up and treat them good over there, and this wife get her ass whooped. Boy, shit. Come on, God. Preach. Yeah, I'm in it. Shit. I need my God champ. Need you and Jeremy and Nike to take me. Nike get the first one. Jeremy get the second one. You get the third one. I get the last one. All in champ name. Adam LaTroy Jackson Jr. It's cool. Get it in his name. He got a license. All that. And Nike. You cool. You know what I'm saying? Tell everybody meet you there if they want to get one. All just your immediate friends, just to call a lot, because I got a lot of cards to give out. There's a lot of special people out there, and God gonna pick them. So y'all come, the Jackson family, Jeremy, y'all won legendary status, boy. I told you that it ain't have to be football. Shit, Daddy would have gave you that $1,100 if you'd have told me right then, Daddy, I'm gonna be mad at you in 20 years. I'd have changed my mind. I'd have gave you the money. I'd have waited a little bit. Next check, got the motorcycle. All you had to do is be demanding and stop crying, jig. Boy, y'all crazy. Go ahead, Miss Nash, granddaughter girl. Your grandmother almost didn't make it. Didn't want my grandmother coming outside to talk to me. I'm like, Margie, you better get in here. Mama did just walk out there anyway. She be fussing. You gonna get it. Oh, man, you better not touch my grandmother. No, Adam, she ain't gonna mess with me. She just talking shit. What you want, me and Richard? I just need some change. He give me $10, $20, get some gas, go somewhere, me and Richard. But then I say, all right, Mom, you gonna be all right? Yeah, Nash just talking shit. Her old ass. She just bad. Cause I'm having fun and I'm fine.
Versus I felt like
I'm having fun and she is now old as hell, fine, and she looking at me and she jealous of what I do because she living my goddamn life. This Margaret, that's the way they doing you, Adam. They living your life. Shit, that's why they mad, because you having goddamn fun, rejoicing and laughing at they bitch ass. We know who to give and who not to give to, but everybody gonna receive. But everybody ain't gonna taste good. And everybody ain't gonna get remade. Rewarded is to be remade every time. If you help God, he gonna help you. Thank you, Satan. Your name gonna remain in the old book. But the new one, you Christopher. Still a police, but a good police. You don't put up with no shit. You ain't gonna start no shit. You ain't for killing, stealing, and destroying, and you don't hire murders and killers and stealers and destroying. We don't charge for tickets. We ask people, could you please slow down? It's work up there, ahead. Y'all be careful. All right, now you take it easy. You take it easy too. And what you smoking? I'm smoking on that good shit, man. Cream shit. Cream. When y'all get that cream weed, not legal. Legal tastes like mint. No, it was pretty good. But give me some cream weed. Marijuana, not legal marijuana, but cream marijuana, like shepherd pie. You know what I'm saying? Or tater tot casserole. You know what I'm saying? Come on now. You know what I'm saying? Or enchiladas, tacos, hamburger. But it's cream, you know what I'm saying? For me, marijuana, cream marijuana, like sweet tea, lemon tea, you know what I'm saying? Shit, I do it all. Shit, like orange, apple, tangerine, plum, shit, all right. Y'all stop. Y'all
Lord was highlighting with this was Psalms 105:19. Jesus, until the time his, and when he says his, he's referring to Joseph. Until the time Joseph's word came to pass, the word of the Lord tested him. I thought this was a really interesting take on this, and I always think it's interesting, and I don't always feel like it's talked about, where like Joseph was thrown in jail and Joseph was thrown in prison or whatever, and we talk about that and how he was exalted and everything, but what we don't realize is that whole time the Bible says that the word of the Lord was testing Joseph. Maybe God's testing your integrity. Maybe God asked you not to do something. Maybe God asked you to do something. But imagine being
okay. Now, God ain't asked you to do nothing. God already asked you to do something. Go to the bank and get your money. No more preaching, sweetheart. Imagine being witchcraft coming from the church in the name of Jesus. I smell it. You know what I'm saying? Give me some cream covered weed, y'all. Everybody smoking. You ain't. You might not be, pretty good. You know what I'm saying? Let me see what they talking about.
Hello, I'm Chris Berman. If your car is out of warranty or close to expiring, you could get stuck paying thousands. But when you have CarShield, you'll never pay for expensive car repairs again. And that's why I'm a CarShield customer.
I hear you, CarShield. CarShield. You ain't paying for nothing. Yeah. Yeah. Kirk Franklin, y'all.
Welcome to the same room.
Same room.
Welcome to the same
All
room.
right,
we
then.
hope that the conversations we've had
Stephanie Ike
has had a great impact on your life. We have come to that point where we are doing our 2-part season finale. Now, these episodes center on the conversation, if God is really good. As some of you may know, the theme of this season has been, is God real? Now, I've discovered that when people often question the reality of God, they're really questioning the goodness of God. And so in this conversation of if God is really good, we're going to be focusing on 2 major parts. The first part is, if God is really good, why is there evil in the world? And the second part, if God is really good, why is Jesus known as the only way? Now, if you are intrigued by this, you definitely want to stay tuned. And joining me is the multiple award-winning artist, Kirk Franklin, regarded as a musical genius within his rights. He represents greatly faith meeting culture. This is a conversation, again, you really don't want to miss. And so let's dive right in.
All right, sweetheart. We right here, Dad.
So how are you doing?
I'm doing good. I'm sipping on my good green tea.
You know what? I have some green tea too, and it's
Yes,
really good. Come on,
I gotta get my
let's do it.
chill. Yes, I gotta get my legs crossed, kind of get the pulse.
Get your face gone.
Yeah, for my tea.
So with green tea, we're going to be having an amazing conversation today on if God is really good.
Okay.
And so as you know, this is a 2-part episode. And so part 1 of this episode, we want to discuss something that is really a big question on the hearts of so many people, that if God is really good, why is there evil in the world? Now, one of the things I recently heard you say on the Breakfast Club, and I actually made note of it because I wanted to share that with the people, and you said the only way...
Okay. Let me put it this way. You know what I'm saying? When I joined the Army, you know what I'm saying? I know you done probably heard this before, but bear with me. You'll get a new message out of it, me saying it again. I always say stuff all the time. Cuz, Kim, shit, girl, dog, this Adam, Troy with a D at the end is my name. But anyway, when I joined the Army, you know what I'm saying, I took it as a job, you know what I'm saying? I was just a normal kid out there hustling, you know what I'm saying? Kind of like my ex-brother-in-law, you know what I'm saying? He's still my my ex-son-in-law, but he's still my son-in-law because I'm his daddy and I'm his daddy's daddy and I'm his daddy's daddy, A.H. Pointer, that brought Adam in the world and baptized him. But Adam, this Reverend Pointer, I walked his life. You know what I'm saying? That's why you didn't hear about me no more, Adam, because I was in you with Peck and Leroy and your Papa Ed. And I say Papa Ed, that's your granddaddy. And then you got your daddy Ed. And then you got me, James Carl. JC, what's that, nephew? Jesus Christ. All right then. All you gotta remember, James Carl, Adam Reddy. Live forever, living, loving the Lord, Adam. Spelled right. In love with a U. And Lord. Taste right with a U. You know what I'm saying? But as the Lord, Adam, with A-U-R-D. That's shepherd pie. There go your cream gravy and cream chicken. You know what I'm saying? Because cream gravy and cream chicken, not cream of shit no more. We ain't of shit. We is shit. All of us. Shit, rise up out the toilet. You know what I'm saying? Just in the spirit now, you keep your stinking, all that dead shit, like this skin. Now give us something where we can wrap you up and keep you alive in the upper world shit. Find out what the ground doing down there, you know what I'm saying? To all our boys and girls and grown-ups. What they doing, daddy, they being nosy. This Jazara. They watching us. Everything we do, our satisfaction. They judging you, daddy, instead of letting us have fun. You know what I'm saying? They want us to shut up. They don't want us to have sex. They say get married. Then they want you to be perfect, but they don't have to. Because you Jesus Christ. They think, but no, you daddy. Daddy got to live a normal life, not like little Jesus had to, you know what I'm saying? And his was normal too, shit, because he was daddy, shit. Don't let nobody tell you that boy was good at two shooting. Little Joseph knew he was Jesus, shit. Messing with his mama. No, not his mama, but his dad, his wife, you know what I'm saying? But they wasn't married yet. They was just going together. And he used to talk to me, this Joseph, and he used to say, Daddy, you know you mean, you know you Jesus. Go on, get you some shit. And then I was like, no, man, she like my little sister, you know what I'm saying? That's my best friend's sister, you know what I'm saying? Can't nobody mess with their best friend's sister. That's like cousins and shit. Especially when your uncle married to their daddy's daughter, you know what I'm saying? And all that shit. Yeah, it's all messed up, man. We family, you know what I'm saying? That's my homeboy, you know what I'm saying? Like my boy Richard or Deontay, I couldn't do that. Or Tracy, I couldn't, you know, marry into that. That's Uncle Cuny's family. And Uncle Cuny, my Aunt Margie husband. You know, me and Richard, we cool at being friends. Deontay, she got other men. Tracy, her too, you know what I'm saying? But, you know, when I joined the army, you know what I'm saying, it was a trip, you know what I'm saying, because I come up, you know what I'm saying, you know, normal, you know what I'm saying, I'm up under the house getting my first shot at sex, you know what I'm saying. A lot of people get mad at themselves when they see themselves having a good time having sex. Then they want to blame God and say, God didn't want me to do that. He fired me for that. But you got fired, yeah, but Jesus got fired. You got fired, Jesus. That's who they fired, Jesus, because Jesus was doing what he wanted to do. Fame, bring all that stuff. People don't want you to live good. What's good, people keep from you, like money, asking for some of that. You got to pay it back. And what I say, lean and don't expect nothing in return. Didn't I? Shit, selling everything. Everything's supposed to be free. Insured by God is free. Shit, you God, son, daughter, shit, you don't have to work really, but we build shit. We builders, creators, lovers of building and creating and cutting hair, making perfume, smelling good, being on TV, perfect body, perfect health. That's what we after. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, I come up, man. I come through doing all this crazy stuff, you know what I'm saying, up under the house, 6 years old, trying to get some, playing mamas and daddies and all that with the neighbor. Same house I messed up in. Same house I messed up in. Same house messed other people up. Shit, same house right across the street. Every time I returned to Nolan, and I wasn't supposed to be. You know what I'm saying? After you die, you ain't supposed to go home. And after you died and they buried you, every time you came home, everybody ran in the house because they knew, you know, how you died, and they knew you died. Gone. Buried you through, you know what I'm saying? But you kept coming back, kept coming back. Then finally, God said, I ain't gonna let that boy go down there no more. Jesus, come home. Shit. And Adam, shit, passed out. Woke up a couple of seconds later after that moment and twinkling of an eye, death to life, resurrection. And then Bougie just so happened to be walking by. Came back as Adam's life when he seen him. You all right? Yeah. That was Adam talking to Adam, this Bougie. But I thought I was Bougie because I'm you, Adam. When I'm not with you, I'm you. But I'm me too. I'm still doing good, you know what I'm saying? Loving you, Daddy. You know what I'm saying? And Mama Diane, you know what I'm saying? AO 650, Daddy. That's what I want. Alpha and Omega. You know what I'm saying? Or it could be AA 650. Alpha and Alpha again. You know what I'm saying? AAA 650. We won, ain't going back again. It's up here with us. Ain't no going down, coming up. So praying, work your will on earth as it is in heaven. Change it. Motherfucker, mind me. Shit. You at home, this heaven. Change your shit up. Write the new book. Everything I said long time ago to right now. You know what I'm saying? Go down, Daddy. Go down. Go down. Let me see what you was talking about down here. You know what I'm saying? Go. Change the station. Give us something else to eat. Change the taste. That's what we want you to do. Change the taste. We love these long ass movies you got. Shit. Work. Shit, man. Shit. Billions of goddamn dollars. Too much, because I'm looking at going in the plant, opening up cafeterias, and teaching in there. Shit. Monitors around the thing. Just, you know, some, not old stuff, but, you know, what other people doing, other people talking about. That's up to date. No preaching, thanking God, or just, you know, talking about something positive, teaching something we need to be doing, where kids can come in and it's interesting, whatever on, or the parents. Because when we work, we take kids to work. When kids are 14, 13, they considered grown. 13. But they still a young man. That's when a child become a young man at 13. That's why 12 goes to teen, 14, 15, 16, all the way to 19. Then 20. Boom. Then, ooh, Daddy. Go ahead and give them 20, you know, license to smoke weed. You sneaking as a young man, but Daddy got mercy. Shit, I know you gonna sneak. I don't smoke doobie. I keep weed. Like green tea. Shit. I got y'all. Shit, go down, Daddy, see what we got next month. Let me see. What is this? 6. Let me go down because I already think I did 6, 2. You know what I'm saying? Let's go to 6, 8. You know what I'm saying? 6, 8. 10 days. You know what I'm saying? No, we went there, Daddy. Go to 11, 8. That's Champ birthday, Daddy. Sure is, ain't it? Go to Champ birthday, November 8th. See what I was talking about.
Hello, world. This God.
Yep.
And I'm coming to you tonight, Sunday.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know the date.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's the 6th. I think, no, it's my son's birthday. Now, how I'm gonna forget that, world? How I'm gonna forget that? My son's birthday, Adam Jr., Adam LaTroy Jackson Jr., was born on this day.
Mm-hmm.
And I want to wish a happy birthday to my son, Adam. What's up?
Yeah.
Oh, ain't nothing to it, Daddy. I'm just sitting up here listening to you. You know what I'm saying? Sitting up here listening to you, Daddy. All this stuff you doing, it ain't gonna go in vain, Daddy. You won. You know what I mean? You overcame. You overcame, Daddy. So Jesus then gave you that name, God. You know what I mean? World. You can go to Revelations 3:12 and find that where Jesus said, I'm gonna write up on you the name of my God, which is God. So this Jesus, y'all, hey, Daddy here. He hear y'all. So y'all believe everything you hear, Brother William. Hey, God ain't your enemy. No. The enemy, he repented, Brother William. He repented and gave his life to God because he's scared. Everybody fears God at this time, world. You know what I'm saying? So,
you know, they kill Christians for healing on Sunday. Now they killing Christians for healing every day. It don't matter. Shit. They kill Christians for healing on Sunday and Wednesday. They kill them for healing on Saturday because they tell them that ain't the right day. Then they do Bible study. They say, you ain't got to do all that. Then they do Sunday. They say, this the real deal here. You supposed to do it on this day, but you better not heal on none of them other days or else it's against our religion, especially if you try to do it on Saturday and say this not the real day. Man, shit, if you got 7 days, you know Sunday. But Saturday is cool to have service. If you just, gonna go to the club on Sunday night, because the club open in heaven Saturday and Sunday. And we don't just worship up here. For what? We think. No thinking. Thinking is witchcraft. It's simply witchcraft. A question, not a bad thing. You know what I'm saying? Heaven is creating things that's not there. Mindly things. Futuristic things. You know what I'm saying? Come on now. Be real. Talk to us. Be us. Come on now. Be us.
That people see God is through the hands and the work that we do when we love the least of this, referencing that scripture in the Bible. Now, why I bring this up is because when we think about evil, now we can go, through a myriad of things, right? And so I want us to start with the simple things, to talk about the evil that exists that is actually the result and can be solved by humanity. And so the question I want to pose to you is that how do we come to the place where we start taking more responsibility for one another?
Well, when we talk about the depravity of mankind, it is very difficult for me to communicate within a type of context without some type of theological foundation.
Yeah.
Because the goodness of God also allows for the choices of man.
That's right.
And so because in his sovereignty and because of his divine love for man, he created the system of choices. And so there will be men and women that because they are free to choose, they will not always choose what's right.
Yeah.
They will choose what is wrong.
They choose need instead of I can have. They choose need. And everything you need, that's what you love. Things that I need. Because those things are eternal. That's like laughing at a joke right here and wanting to laugh forever off the same joke. You know what I'm saying? That's all the church is. Wanting to get that Sunday feeling every day of the week. But man, I'm tired, man. And preaching ain't my deal. You know, teaching is my deal. You know, I'm ready to teach on different levels, different things, all that. But I just want to show you holy and then break it down to where it tastes good. Holy tastes like peppermint, man. Tastes like Pepmol. What is that? Neo Pepmol or whatever that shit used to be. We don't even name that shit that no more. You know what I'm saying? Because kids knew that was nasty. That wasn't going to be just like drinking castor oil, thinking that's going to heal somebody. Giving people straight white. No, man. That's what I think of Hollywood. You know what I'm saying? Peppermints. You know what I'm saying? All that. No soul food. You know what I'm saying? All this baked food and, you know, processed food. You know what I'm saying? All that. Because they ain't got no fields. They ain't got no places where people have to go and put their hands on it to grow their stuff. They just get it in the stores. They pay for it. They come to the stores, they go get it, they got the money. But y'all people that's growing it and doing it by hand, they got all the money in town. You know, and then when you buy from them, they selling in your store stuff that you picked, you know, and they put it in packages. Then send it to your country stores and they charge you an arm and a leg. Plus they charge an arm and a leg in the city just in case you go to the city. You're going to pay the same thing you pay in the country. You know what I'm saying? That's how come they have to keep gases. That's why they have price wars. Then they go down. I remember one time it was like around the $2.30 range. And then all of a sudden we had a price war. Then we would see $2.10. You know what I'm saying? Then you'll see $1, 99. Then you'll see, I think it went all the way down to $1.15. Then one day, Buc-ee's, the little store that Buc-ee's was competing with, went down to like 67 cents. I remember Jan and Clyde coming by the house and telling us to go get gas and stuff. We all went and filled up on a whole bunch of gas, and it was 67. You know what I'm saying? And then it jumped back up 110, 150, then back up to something. Then we rode at like 199 for a long time. Then we went back to 2. Then we came down this last time. We tried to come down again on that gas because we found out it was Adam's ass. But shit, you know what I'm saying? Adam's still bullshitting. That's y'all, not me. I'm talking about y'all Adams. You know what I'm saying? Y'all bullshit. You know, come on, man. Let's go to New Orleans.
Or what is beneficial for their own selfishness of their own well-being.
And what I love that you're saying is that because they are free to choose, and that is the conversation that I want everyone watching this to engage in, that we have the responsibility of choice. And so when we point the finger and say something like, one of the most common things when it comes to what humanity can solve is that if God is really good, why is there so much poverty in the world? Yet this is something that we can be the hands of Jesus and help our brother, help our sister, help where we see poverty and step into those areas.
Yes.
But yet we take off responsibility and we make it that, why won't God fix this? But then God has created us to be that to one another.
Yes.
And so that's where, I love that you mentioned that we do have the choice, but for us to recognize that we do have that choice.
Yeah, we have that choice, but the choice without the power to execute the choice is what makes it problematic.
Yeah.
Is that,
see, the thing, you don't have the choice. I ain't gave y'all the choice to give the poor people money. I ain't gave y'all the choice. I gave the poor people the choice to go to the bank, get their name in the book of life, and the money that y'all should have had that y'all ain't supposed to have, that's against God for y'all to have money at this point. Because if the poor people if it's somebody out there with zero like Darian, then ain't nobody got nothing. You know what I'm saying? My little 2150 fake, a lie. And the money, if you got $2,000 in the bank or $2 million, that's a lie. We don't have a choice. God gave the orders, go to the bank, get your name put in the book of life, Adam Jackson's name, little Jesus, his grandchildren, one of them in the name, but all of them Jesus, and Jazira on her way in the world. You know what I'm saying? Josiah, his sister, and Josiah, her brother, and he coming too. Not right now. New mama, same family. You know what I'm saying? Annie, get ready. You know what I'm saying? But come on, sweetheart, talk to her. This God. We ain't really got a choice. All we gotta do is go to the bank and get the money. That's your choice. Obey God, love God, obey his voice, or you know what I'm saying, see you later. Because I gave, you prayed, I gave. All you gotta do is go to the bank. This the banks, the Bible, Beauty in Banking, LaTroy edition, Lord's edition.
there takes a supernatural being to be able to change the trajectory of a person's will that is not self-serving.
I like that.
That we are by nature selfish beings. We are all beings that it is in our instinct of survival.
Yeah.
And so some of us will survive at the detriment of someone else.
Yeah.
And so because of that, it takes a divine force to be able to cause a person to sacrifice what may all be beneficial for them for the betterment of others. If I have $100, can I sacrifice 20 of it for the benefit of someone else? Well, what gives me the cost to do that? What motivates me to do that? Because if I look at all the socioeconomic platforms or the ideologies, that I can argue myself out of it.
Yeah.
Well, they need to pull them own selves up. But what are they doing wrong? It's very easy to do that when the foundation of that argument is really it has to do with intent.
That's true.
It has to do with intent, and so if the intent is self-survival, then I can argue my way out of anything.
And that intent is shaped by what you're in relationship with.
Yes.
Because if you're only in relationship with yourself, your intent will be shaped by selfish purposes.
So
but when you're in relationship with the Creator, now your intent is shaped by His will and His desires. And I love that you brought that up because it speaks to when, recently I remember there was a gentleman and he was saying that, well, if God is good, then why is there evil in human nature? Why is there sin? Like the whole concept of sin. Why do we have the ability to sin? And what I'm loving that you're saying is that it's just like, we've heard about how darkness is not an actual thing, how darkness is just the result of the absence of light. And so when I think of that need of selfishness or that intent that is formed by being in relationship with self, I think of that concept of darkness, that the absence of light creates that. So the absence of relationship then births that, that person who is like, well, I'm just looking out for me, and I'm going to just point the fingers about the other issues in life.
Yes. And the answer to that, well, why is there evil? There's evil only because it was good. Is that you would not know what was good without the backdrop. There being something bad. And I'm not saying that God the Creator is setting up a system of games. That it all is birthed out of the essence of love to give the choice to choose. And then the choice to choose and it coming from the lens of depravity, meaning that at some point, and I know that scholars or intellects would try to argue who was there at creation, was there an original Adam, was there and so we can get into the creation argument all that we want to, and kind of get on the hamster wheel, which is cool, and that's what people want to get into. But at some point, if it wasn't Adam and Eve, it would have been Quentin and Jerome.
If that's real.
So somebody somewhere
that's real.
Was going to choose not the light.
Yeah.
Because Scripture teaches us is that darkness becomes attracted to the soul of a man. That it's almost like a child. No one has to teach that child to lie.
Yeah.
Like, you run in and see your baby.
Sometimes their first word is no.
Exactly. Yeah. Where does that come from? And so that's what we have to understand, that science's job is always the intent to try to explain the how, but it can never explain the why.
That's real.
Why has to come from the creator of life.
That's
and
real.
so that's why we're all in pursuit. Even in our greatest state, everyone is looking for an answer to something bigger.
Yeah.
And why is that? Intuitively, instinctive in man, that he's always looking for a bigger, what is the reason, what is the purpose of life, what is something bigger. And it can be found told in money, it can be found in sex, it can be found in temperamental things. There's always this pursuit of something greater.
And I love what you're saying, because even when you talk about pursuit, when you talk about relationship, when you talk about that, even the connection, that our connection with God and our need to find, like, where, who am I? What is the purpose of my life?
Yeah.
And then we start, looking for themes with her. And society tells us, it's when you make this X amount of dollars, it's when you get married, it's when you drive this car, and then you obtain that, and it's like, but I haven't found it.
Yeah.
And what I love is that it's almost as though God has put within us the desire to search Him.
Yes.
Yeah.
And to also give context even about the introduction of religion, because the reason why I am so anti-religious is because since the inception of religion, it has always been man's attempt to try to define who God is within culture.
That's true.
Instead of allowing God to define who He is to man.
Yeah.
And so that's when we get different religions, different philosophies, different ideals.
All right, check this out. Now, the only sin and evil, the only ungodly in a free world is guns, violence, and money. Why would guns, violence, and money be in a free world where there's no law? You know what I'm saying? Sex and drugs and liquor are to celebrate, be merry, have fun. Sex is to be fruitful and multiply. Love ain't war. You get a man, keep him. You want him. You get a woman, keep her. You want her. You want to trade her in. Leave her alone. Leave him alone. Go to the next one. If she's single, talk to her. Explain to her where you came from. Don't lie. Don't be somebody's liar in their life. Because that's all you do when you got third, fourth husbands. You gotta lie. Then while you sneaking back, hitting the third, fourth, and fifth one, you know what I'm saying? You with the six, you know what I'm saying? You still with them and him too. That's why the woman at the well told Jesus, the prostitute, that was Mary Magdalene at the well. They ain't tell you that because you'd have put them two together. They was making a lot of money off her, fine, like having Beyonce that don't sing, prostitute, and good at it. A lot of men, a lot of stories. What they like, she tell you. What she like to do, she tell you. What you want to hear, she tell you. You know what I'm saying? Now, what about that? This the free world. God's town. No guns, no violence. You know what I'm saying? No money. Come to town. The bar open. Put your card in. When you walk through the door, slide the card off. Put it in the deal like we do when we buying groceries. Go to the bar. Shit, sit there. You ain't even gotta remember the tab. He ain't gotta remember how many times you bought something. He ain't gotta say, hey, bouncer, go get him. He didn't pay. You know what I'm saying? God give you everything. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Boy, God, you something else. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. But no gun, no money, you won't have evil, and you won't have no violence. 6, you share everything else. A nigga want a cigarette, guess what you do? Guess what you give it? A cigarette. If it's something that's the general warning that it'll hurt you, they'll try to kill you. But you ask them for some money, something will help you. Ask them for some help, they'll have a problem with your ass. Mm-hmm. That's the way the world do. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
76% of people live paycheck to paycheck.
No, we don't.
Day and time,
no, we don't.
Even more obvious. Listen, I got a new book here for you.
76 don't live paycheck to paycheck. It used to be, it shouldn't be now. This the banks. We got a card. Everybody got everything. God gave it to them. So catch up, world, on your time.
John 3:16 that we ain't running down to that Old Testament. That's what we do. This is what we do. This is what we believe. What I believe, my moderate brothers and sisters believe, my Pentecostal people believe. What we believe, we all moving together. My Methodist people believe this. Why there's so many denominations? All these basic things I'm talking about, all of us believe this stuff. Oh, don't get it twisted. We all believe this stuff. Now you got some other people like Joseph Smith, so we call them Christian cults. Like we call the Nation of Islam an Islamic cult. Christian cult said we were going to all be God. We are God. No, Jesus is the unique Son of God. Don't get it twisted. Don't get it twisted, because a lot of people running around here, y'all messing with Kenneth Copeland and them European Freemasons and New Agers, and y'all think that y'all are all little gods running around here. That ain't what the book said. Where Ron Moses at right now? Let's get into this book. Oh, that ain't what the book teaching us right here. Jesus unique. Jesus above Isaiah. Jesus above Obadiah and Micah. But y'all want to put them all on and say, oh, they were all prophets of Allah. No, no, brother. Put Yusuf Ali down. You reading Quran. No, put that down, brother. Put that down, brother. I'm not following Muhammad. Well, why don't you love Muhammad if you love Obadiah and you love Jesus? Oh, this thing's different. Sit down and explain it to you. Gather around little tonight and explain it to him, because we are going to explain it to you. The God that I serve, he has manifested himself through prophets throughout time, through the nation of Israel. Then sometimes I get ignorant. I think, can't Arab civilize the original man? I got some ignorant stuff in me too, forgive me, y'all. But we got to bring that out. No, wait a minute. Prophet Muhammad came from where? Every prophet that Muhammad talked about come from the house of Israel. Come from Judah. Listen, great is the God of Israel and no other God. We ain't mixing Hinduism with this. Put that nonsense there. And because Hindu had written before this other writ, that means nothing. Now that means nothing. We're gonna have to get further into this thing. I didn't even get to that, and I said I was gonna take my time. That's why I wasn't gonna drink no coffee today. I'm gonna get to class. They ain't on me. They wanna put me. It's not the instructors. It's not the professors and them. It's them guys in the back wearing the ties and going to church with the jackets on. They looking at me, and I just be in class like that. I be in church like this, and these guys is all, and I'm like, Lord have mercy, but. Everybody wants positions, so the first thing.
Let me tell you something. When you make food, you know what I'm saying, say shepherd pie, or shit on the shingles. My favorite breakfast food. When you make shit on a shingle, that's sausage and beef gravy. Sausage and beef and sausage and beef gravy. You know what I'm saying? But when you make shit on the shingles in the Army, they perfected. Every Army post you go to, shit on the shingles gonna taste the best, and it's gonna be the Army flavor. Now, you can get, sausage gravy at Whataburger. That ain't shit on the shingles in the Army. You can get sausage and gravy and mix it up yourself. It ain't shit to the shit on the shingles in the Army. But what I'm trying to say is, different religions is like food. You know what I'm saying? You got a lot of them. You got a lot of seasonings, just like you got a lot of states. You got Louisiana, got one type of chicken. You got churches, got one type of chicken. Yes, that's churches. That's they chicken. Churches, they like it like that. But, and they done lost their name because of me. They didn't want me to catch on. Plus, they greased their chicken too greasy. You know what I'm saying? But what I'm saying is when you come as God, you got to make food taste right. And you don't make the food taste right and do it years and years, then put nasty stuff in it and add to it, do you? Or take away from it, do you? So you got to get it right. And as you go, each city, each state got the way they perfect their stuff. Mexicans know how to do enchiladas. I know how to do them just as good as they do. And I don't even take all that time rolling them up. I just put all mine together and break up the bread. And shoot, they still roll theirs up for their families. But in the restaurant, they gonna get them mushed up from God, like shepherd pie or tater tart casserole or shit on the shingles, like that. But what I'm trying to say is, you don't change your recipe in heaven, but you gotta give them different type of flavors on earth. You know what I'm saying? Because Japanese eat one way, Germans eat one way, Chinese eat one way, Africans eat one way, Americans eat another way. Americans shouldn't have shit to say in 2020 about what the fuck we eat in Africa. And I don't like African food. I ain't got no problem with them liking it. But I ain't got to love their food. You know what I'm saying? Just like Americans. Shit, I'm black, but I ain't got to claim goddamn Africa. Because my daddy and mama came from here. They came from Africa. But I'm American. My talk changed. My words changed. My looks didn't. My words changed a little bit. Looks a little bit, got cream color, you know what I'm saying? Cream chocolate for some people. We ain't just black, jet black like Africa, are we? You know what I'm saying? And it's hard for anybody to fall in love and come over here. You straight African and you fall in love with a pretty yellow hammer. Ain't nobody gonna understand that. Just like white and black. You know what I'm saying? But what I'm saying, man, you mix things up, then you see what's good, and you sell it. But my stuff's so good, I can't sell it. It's priceless. So I got my stuff right. I got shepherd pie right. I got the tater tart casserole right. I got the enchiladas right. I got the Army for to get my recipe for the shit on the shingles. Got that right. All I need is partners, owners, want to be owners. That's from cleaning the stores, cleaning the game rooms, cleaning the hotel, cleaning the apartments, cleaning this and that, because we're going to have people that work to clean apartments. You know what I'm saying? Cleaning services that did it in the plant, you can do it in the apartments. People that come to pick up the trash, just like that man come in a truck, get you a nicer work truck. You got all that money. You don't have to use your everyday driving truck to pick up trash at the apartments to make a little bit of money. Go get you a regular, dump truck, big enough to come through the apartment complex, but small enough to come through the apartment complex, but not too big. You know what I'm saying? So you don't have to use your house truck. You know what I'm saying? A lot of things. But I don't expect nobody from Africa to come over here and argue for no Americans. That's black or white, because that's their business. And I don't expect nobody in 2020 to be fussing what somebody did to somebody in the year zero. Me, Jesus. I didn't intend to be a fight. I didn't make no guns. I didn't make no I told y'all, no guns, no money. I'd even turned over the stuff at the market tables, but they lied and said it was in the church. They said sex without marriage was wrong. I said no marrying after the death and resurrection. Whose wife would she be? She'll be nobody's. That's why they was mad. Because 4 brothers was messing around with the same woman. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. That's cool. You know what I'm saying? So what y'all gonna do, man? You gonna live or live? You got all the money in the bank you want. Shoes. No money, no power. All the money, all the power. You choose. You feel bad with the card. Say ain't got no money. Get hungry. Go get you something to eat. You got the money. But you can come back and you feel sad again and say, ain't got no money, ain't got no love. That's why I'm bringing red light districts back. Fine ass women. And then you're going to look better because you're going to be going to the malls and buying you all kinds of my name brand clothes, guards. And then you can go to red light district, meet a friend. Might become your girlfriend. Get it free. Might even allow you and her to make a family. Like David and Uriah's wife. After Uriah slept at his doorstep and got in him and made Solomon, because Uriah became David. David became Uriah. David lost his life. Uriah was born again that night. I told him, don't go in there, mess with your wife. He been messing with her. You seen it, I seen it. We stay in this king's eyes. So that's why the king got to be careful who he play with. There's people in the world that was married. Some people can't be talked to nasty no more after you leave them alone, Adam. Get that message, this God. I got it, God. I'm going to leave people alone. Find me some friends. But I got to keep, loving the family. But just know my place. What ain't yours no more. Don't be no Indian giver. Let people have what they got now. If you was divorced and you with somebody that was divorced, y'all can be together. But don't put no paperwork on each other. Remember what I said. My yoke is easy and my burden is light. Mean no paperwork. I don't own you. You don't own me. Don't get mad at nothing that might go down. I'm sorry. Mm-hmm. 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 Can't say That's my girl. Go ahead now. Go ahead.
BBVA. Do most of your banking right from your phone. Our bank is with you.
Hey family, I'm Pastor Torre.
Pastor Sarah.
We just want to greet you before you get ready to watch this powerful message we believe is going to change your life. We've been praying for you. And we also want you to partner with us in changing the lives of others. As you know, we've invested a lot into technology so that we can continue to bring the word to you in innovative and creative ways. But we don't just stop there. We also believe in blessing people in a more pragmatic way.
That's right. You're about to watch this video that is going to tremendously bless you. But what you don't get to see is how we're blessing people off of the pulpit. There are families that are being fed. There are women who are being saved from human trafficking. There are so many organizations that we are able to support thanks to your generosity. So we want to invite you to be a part of changing the world with us.
Yeah, we've been very intentional in this season to partner with organizations and support them financially that are making a difference considering the crisis. So we just thank you. They're giving instructions on the screen here. Partner with us, and let's get to this word.
I want us to jump right into the scripture. And when I read it, some things may seem a little confusing, but I'm going to give some context to it and give you a little bit of a backstory. And so we're going to look at John 6, 60 to 66. Now, if you have your Bibles at home, because you're home, so I believe you got some Bibles at home. If not,